Love to see a Disney Dreamlight Valley playthrough just to see Dreya enraged. Isn't it basically just like Animal Crossing, but even less to do, but you get to see Disney mascots? It's like walking around Disneyland and hugging the mascots as a 35-year-old or whatever. I'm not sure I really get the appeal. Like, is there actual games in it, or is it just like Elsa from Frozen going like, collect these 10 beans so I can grow Jack's beanstalk bigger? It's Animal Crossing, but you can go fishing with Goofy, or play a really terrible cooking game with the Rat for the Rat movie. Oh, Ratatouille? I forgot that was Disney. Well, it's Pixar, but same shit, right? What's the weird everything crossover game with Donald? Play that. Kingdom Hearts? That looks so bafflingly shit. I've never taken a second look at it. I remember Silas having to collect lots of clams. Was that for maybe a Little Mermaid quest? Oh, me baps are, I need clam shells to cover them. I think that's a thing. Doesn't she wear like, or is it starfishes or something? Kill the animals of the sea so I can be decent. Dreya becomes an expert on Kingdom Hearts lore but never plays it. Banging soundtrack. It's very... Look, it combines two things from what I know. Also, we need to go here, by the way, and obviously something fucky has happened because people are injured and there's cops outside. It combines two things, which I really, really, really think I dislike. Disney, which I definitely dislike, and Final Fantasy, which I suspect I dislike. So, I imagine I would be miserable during it. Like, as soon as that fucking rat came up and was like, hey, let's go kill Sephiroth, or whatever the fuck, I would just immediately have like a vein throbbing in my head. There's 1% Final Fantasy in it. It just looks too anime, exactly, you're right. Anime and Disney. Also, it seems like if you play it, you become the sort of person who has like a sickness in their brain about video game lore. Like everybody I've met who is really into Kingdom Hearts is like worryingly into Kingdom Hearts and starts talking about like disturbing animes. This is why we need Kingdom Hearts on stream. Homeopathic Final Fantasy. Ooh. Hello, friends. I say back! Anybody steps in this yard and we kill your marshal! Ooh. If you don't know, we were contacted after the trial where we cleared our name twice because we had to kill a boy afterwards. Well, we didn't kill him. We spared him and then he got Darth Vadered by the big bad. But afterwards, we were contacted by this semi-senile sage boy who lives in the city saying, come here, please, I'm frightened. And so we came here, and now this is happening. You're caught up. The guy who writes the game also has that sickness in his brain. He loves naming convention tricks that only work in English, despite writing for a Japanese audience. Dreya saw the intro to Kingdom Hearts, compared it to Home Away, and I think that sealed its fate. Did I? Oh, is the intro to Kingdom Hearts, isn't that the one where it's that fucking weird kid with the Digimon hair? On a beach going like, ha! I can't wait to throw ball with my friends. I think I might remember that. Back by the gods. I don't think they're bluffing. Marshal Cormac, how badly are you hurt, sir? I'd be far worse if these imbeciles knew how to work that wand. Ooh, catty. Shot at me point blank and still couldn't hit a thing. Just rush 'em, Sergeant. They're out of charges anyway. Kill 'em. I don't really like Marshal Cormac, to be honest. So, feel free. Also, I love using a wand like a gun. One of my favorite things about the movie The Pope's Exorcist, which is genuinely, unironically, one of my favorite movies from the past 5 years, is that towards the end it turns into a full-on goofy, like Michael Bay style action film, and they start using like crosses and wands like guns against demons, like fucking dashing holy water on people with like sound effects and like banging through doors like an FBI agent but with a cross out. It's fucking amazing, and more things should do it.
Best not listen to him, Sergeant. Us poor imbeciles got plenty o' charges left on this here wand, so keep your stinking distance.
Brockenburn, what's going on here? Can't remember who Brockenburn is. Is that one of the guards? It's a botched robbery, near as I can tell. The thieves were inside the house when Cormac knocked. Must have noticed that the old sage's wards were down and went to have a look. Poor fella never stood a chance. They shot him with that wand of theirs and left him in the yard. I mean, he's right here, he can hear you. And he's alive. So he's probably fine, unless it gave him cancer or something. That would be fucked. But you know it would exist if D&D was real. Some wizard would invent a spell that gives you cancer. And it does nothing else. Like, it doesn't hurt you at the outset or anything. It just gives you cancer. Now they say they'll kill him if we come any closer. It's an impasse, and a sticky one at that. I don't know what to do. Do you mind if I try talking to them? Look, I've no ego to bruise. I can walk a beat, catch a thief, or rescue a kitten from a tree. When it comes to negotiations, I'm hardly any use. I've got very good diplomacy skill, and I think, off camera, I might have purchased a magical hat that makes it even better. Hey, you at the house! There's somebody here who'd like to have a word with you!
That's right. Another of you gutless hounds, is it?
I'm Dreya Fruncus. Who am I speaking to? I think that's a thing you're meant to do, right? You're meant to learn their name and give yours, create some vulnerability.
The name is Hugh, and this here is Gulliver.
Oh, I've just noticed the other boy. You've got a bald! Oh, you've got an angry-looking bald as well. As some of them are.
Idiot, what you tell him our names for?
Well, she told us hers.
Dreya Fruncus, that's the lady what cleaned us out of the docks. The one who did for Moira and Barlow. Oh, gods.
Diplomacy. There we go. We can work this out. What will it take for you to give yourselves up?
All right, we're listening, Fruncus, but we've got our demands. We give ourselves up, you've got to promise to let us go free. Them hounds got to give their words too.
Not going to happen. They come out, they get to keep their lives, and that's all. We don't let criminals walk, not in this district. Can you shut up? Shut up! You just said you weren't going to get involved in negotiations. It's a small price to pay for Cormac's life. Besides, we can still arrest the ones in the house. I'm telling you that this is a mistake. Let one crim slip, and you'll find a dozen more trying to get the same, but I won't stand in the way.
Well, what's it to be? The hounds give their promise or no?
Now, I think it goes without saying, we could just lie. I don't see why we wouldn't, in fact. Lie, don't worry, nobody's going to arrest you. I mean, why not lie? But I mean, we've already done it now.
Hear that, eh, Hugh? They promised. Come on, let's go, before they change their minds. I don't want to die for old Skib.
Aye, Gulliver, now do I. Hey, Fruncus, we're leaving the wand and coming out. You tell them to keep them steel to themselves.
It'll pain me to let these two walk, but you did save Cormac's life. And if why are you just standing there? Run! Run, you idiots! If we're lucky, their friends inside haven't heard a thing. I bet you can still take them unawares. Alright, let's go. Are you just standing there? What's wrong with you? You're so dumb!
Don't know what you freed us for, but we're grateful just the same. You've made a friend in this old cutpurse.
Where's Aldenon?
You mean the old sage? If he's alive and in the ass, he'll be without Scab in the back. Scab's been keeping all them hostages close, in case anybody breaks in.
He's a vicious old rat, Scab. Soon as he sees you, he'll cut their throats, so you best deal with him quick.
Alright, let's go. Fantastic work. Are you okay, Cormac? I can heal you if you want. I've got, like, cure minor wounds that I never use. And I just healed my Keitha the dinosaur. Keitha, you're in the way! Move, thank you. Cormac's wounded. He's still wounded, because cure minor wounds does fucking nothing. That'll do, you're no longer in imminent danger. You should have just charged those stinking amateurs. Did you see anything inside?
Hostages. 3 or 4, and more thieves. A dozen or more. Back of the house.
Right, we'll get you healed up. I mean, I'm not going to do any more, but I'm sure the others will. Let's go! I'm going to F12 now that I know that that's a quick save button. Kingdom Hearts 1, it takes 10 hours before you get the dodge roll. 3 starts with you running up walls and doing team combo attacks, and your Keyblade is now a gun too. And also, oh shit, now you summon the rocking pirate ship Disneyland ride. Again, I turned down the opportunity to go to Disneyland a few years ago because I think I would really hate it, just because I really don't like Disney. This was driven home for me when a few days ago I went to my grandparents for just a visit, and in the background Mary Poppins was on, a movie that I hate more than most movies. And all through it I was like, I can't believe this is considered a classic. Like, this is one of the most irritating movies I've seen. Like, it's so sickly sweet and twee, and the songs are so shit, and so constant as well. Like, everybody remembers 1 or 2. Everybody remembers Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious and A Spoonful of Sugar. Nobody remembers the 19 other fucking shit songs that are in that movie. And it's just so oversaturated and goofy, and I hate it. But then I thought, if you unashamedly and unironically love Disney, then it's probably the best movie ever, because everything in it is the most Disney thing. It's like everything is ramped up to 11 in terms of like the sickly sweetness and the animation and the colors and the reaction shots, and it's probably the best thing in the world if you're like really into Disney. But because I hate Disney so much, I think it's one of the worst movies I've ever seen. For the longest time as a child, I thought Bedknobs and Broomsticks was Mary Poppins 2. It's a very similar vibe, but I'm going to say it, better. Bedknobs and Broomsticks, I think I looked it up when I watched it for the first time recently, because Emma and I, for some reason, we went through all those movies. We watched Mary Poppins, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, Bedknobs and Broomsticks, and maybe one other. And Sound of Music, I think it was. All like in a row, and it was some of the most miserable I've ever been. But I would say Bedknobs and Broomsticks was the one I hated by far the least. I remember looking it up, and it has like a 60 on Rotten Tomatoes, and Mary Poppins has like a 98. So I'm very much the minority. But I did also read that Bedknobs and Broomsticks was shelved for like 10 years because it was seen as too similar to Mary Poppins, basically. They optioned the book and were like, this is way too similar, we can't have this coming out at the same time. Mary Poppins doesn't have cartoon sports. It has way too much fucking cartoons in it. I think the effects are interesting. Like, for the 60s, the effects are very impressive. Like, Dick Van Dyke dancing around with some fucking penguins. The problem is that it goes on way too long. It was the first time I'd seen it in full, because the first time I watched Mary Poppins, I made Emma skip the animated sequence because I got so annoyed during it. But this was the first time I watched it in full when it was on the background at my nana's house. And it's a full like 15 or 20 minutes of Dick Van Dyke just sort of awkwardly dancing around with some fucking cartoon penguins, shuffling back and forth while Julie Andrews looks pained like she'd rather be anywhere fucking else. It's such an annoying movie. Yeah, back in. Open door, please. Death to all musical films except Happiness of the Katakuris. I don't even know what that one is. I enjoy very few musicals. There are musicals I enjoy. I don't dislike all of them. There are musicals I enjoy very much. One of my favourite movies of all time, I'm willing to say it, is The Muppets Christmas Carol. And that is 100% a musical. Even though Emma said something recently when we rewatched it for the 4th or 5th time, that she doesn't consider it a musical, even though it's 100% one. She just thinks of it as a movie with songs, which is a musical. But I love that movie. And that's also very sickly sweet. Well, I think it's very sweet, but it stops short of being sickly. Maybe that's what I like about it. Open this trap, please. Not even here to defend themselves. Yeah, go watch that movie. So, why are you running? Oh, for fuck's sake. I hate that they run in. You'd enjoy that one? It's straight up insane. I'll show you one day. Why am I so slow? What did you do to me? You made me slow! And now they've appeared! What the fuck is going on? Oh, Christ. Well, I'm sure this will go fine. Fantastic work. Oh, I'm so slow. At least I got some gold. What other musicals do I like? Honestly, any Muppet movie. Well, not any Muppet movie. There are some very bad Muppet movies. Muppets in Space is a very bad movie. I haven't seen it, but the 2014 one has Ricky Gervais as the main character, so it physically cannot be good. Because I don't think he's ever made a good movie. But pretty much every other Muppet movie I enjoy quite a lot. And they're all musicals. Hello, friends. Anybody here? Oh, also, I did install a mod to slightly increase the minimap, so I won't have to bring up the full area map anymore and take up even more of the screen. Any boys? There's no boys, but there's bookshelves to loot. That's fine too, I guess. This is the library. What a lovely library. I'd like this. I don't have nearly enough books to put in it, but this would be nice. Fuck me. There's more of them. Kill them, dino friend. I mean, none of them seem particularly difficult right now. I think we're doing okay. The only thing Gervais is good for is the Gervais % speedrun for GTA 4. Oh, I think I remember reading this, that Ricky Gervais does like a stand-up set in GTA 4. Basically, I was reading sometimes for my YouTube videos. If you don't know my YouTube videos, a lot of them will have little fun facts and historical facts and infographics and stuff peppered throughout, where the game will pause for a second and a little voiceover with clips and stuff will come up saying like things about the development of the game or historical context and stuff like that. One of them that I found recently while leafing through a PDF of a video game review magazine on Internet Archive was that Ricky Gervais had won some sort of award for being like the first stand-up comedian in a video game or something like that. So I vaguely remember that. I hate GTA 4. I never got that far into it, to be honest, but I hate it. There's a handful of stand-up specials in the game. You've got a random chance to get Ricky, which means even if you get to a TV super fast, fate might decide no. Apparently Cat Williams as well is in it, who I've never heard of. Could stand him even less. I've never heard of this person. What the fuck was that? I don't recognise that one. Some of these people are invisible, but we are taking them out. Dreya doesn't want to go bowling. Cousin, let's go bowling. I remember that. I just think it's a very irritating game. Like, and I'm going to say it, and it's going to annoy people, every GTA game. Every one of them is not very good. Well, objectively, they're very packed with stuff to do, and, you know, technically impressive, I guess. I find them so annoying that I could never stand them. After Gervais and Merchant split, it was very clear who had all the talent. Yep! Even though he does so much less. But maybe that's why his stuff is usually better. Is that when Merchant does something, it's usually like every like few years, whereas Ricky Gervais seems to pump out the fucking comedy bilge every 6 months or so. Saw Merchant in a Christmas film called Click and Collect. It is awful. He has been in some really shit stuff. Jojo Rabbit. Don't know if we can get in there yet, so we'll explore the rest of the house. Cat, lead us. I like Portal 2 a lot. Portal 2 is a fun time. Is everybody following the cat? They better be. Yay. Good stuff. Did I loot this person? I didn't. There's a magical wand in there. A wand of Stinking Cloud. Stinking Cloud is really good, right? I can't remember. I've been using Stinking Cloud a lot in the 2nd edition AD&D rules of Baldur's Gate 2. I don't know if it's good in this one. I'm going to put it on my hotbar. Never mind. I can't use it. Can anybody use this? I think Nishka can use wands. Have a stinking cloud wand.
You'll follow
nuts with it.
behind me, all right?
Anything else up here? Any doors to go through, possibly? There is. I saw an interview where he said he had no idea what Portal was until people started telling him how excited they were for the sequel. Then he got nervous. He's really good in it. I'm relatively
sorry, I can't do
pro.
that.
You can't unlock it? That's your whole job. I'm relatively pro Stephen Merchant. I think he's funny in most things. Even when the thing itself isn't funny, I usually find him kind of funny in it. Like, Jojo Rabbit. He's alright in that movie. I mean, it's only a cameo, but he is alright in it.
Listening, really?
I've got a lot of arrows for you. I think I
What
must
do
have
you
picked
want?
some off camera and then forgotten about it. What the fuck did you just attack that door? What are you doing? Why are you attacking the door? Oh, hello, friends. Thug and Butler. I guess we're going to have to rescue the Butler. There's no escaping his tall and awkward jokes, and it's just a bit stale. Yes, that's true. I mean, it just comes with the territory, I suppose. He's super typecast as a presence. It's why I liked him in Portal 2 so much, because he's not suffering those jokes, because he's a tiny orb boy in that game. So maybe he should do more voiceover stuff.
Wait, can't we talk about this? I have money. You can have it all.
Stab him quick! Scab said we could kill him if they tried to escape.
Please, I wasn't thinking. I'm so sorry I tried to run.
You should have stayed put like old Scab said then. Sorry, it ain't nothing personal.
No, have mercy.
No, we should try and help him. Kill the wizard. No, he's instantly dead. You had like 1 hit point. You stone skinned up as well, but that's not going to save you. We don't even use spells, I think. I think he's a potato in some of it. I can't remember if he becomes a potato. GLaDOS becomes a potato. Spoilers for Portal 2, a game that is gotta be 15 years old at a minimum. But GLaDOS is a potato in it, definitely. The hottest potato you've ever seen. Never mind, so. He might be a potato for a bit. I can't remember. The thing is that game, I think, retroactively, I would enjoy it less if I played it now. Because I think that game is part of the reason for the uptick in lol-so random humor around the early 2010s. Because it does use some of that in it, you know, like, lol, I'm a potato now, stuff like that. But it was the progenitor of that sort of thing. So I think it's fine. I think it's allowed. It gets away with it. And it does it really well. Fuck Cake. The whole Cake is a lie shit. Like, Cake is a lie. It's kind of funny in the game. Once. As a joke that they use once or twice. And it's like, ha ha ha. And then it got ground into the fucking dirt by the most insufferable pricks on the internet. Tumblr users. And webcomic artists. The scum of the earth. But you know, that's not their fault necessarily. They just made a game that was too successful in some ways. It's why I wouldn't want a Portal 3. Because number one, the game ended very well, and there shouldn't be a Portal 3. Who is this now? Just some random thugs. We'll deal with it. The game, you know, the game ended really well. Shouldn't have a Portal 3. The story's wrapped up. But also, they'd probably have to recreate that style of humor, and that would be too annoying to deal with. I think you should do a fireball, because there's a wizard back there who I would like to take care of. There we go, that did something. Somebody's been knocked down. I don't know who. Someone. I clicked on somebody by accident, now I don't know where I am. Oh, somebody's getting drained. Who sucked my men? Oh, you're injured as well. This is much more difficult than I was expecting it to be. You have to kill the wizard quick. Luckily they're shit and have no hit points, but you have to kill him quick. Okay, it's fine. We've recovered. They'd write it Marvel style and you'd know it. Yeah, I mean, what it comes down to is that I don't trust Valve as a developer anymore. I think it's been too long since they developed games that I don't think I would trust them to write a good game. I mean, make a good gameplay loop, sure. Like, I sort of enjoyed Deadlock. That's fine. But, like, if they were to write a game, I think, honestly, they're out of practice. I don't know. It's noticeable that there is absolutely no lore or story in Deadlock. Too busy addicting children to gambling mechanics. Exactly. I think Steam have become... not Steam, Valve, but also Steam, have become a little bit more evil over the past few years. Not fully evil. I wouldn't call them evil, but, you know, more evil than they were. I think they've come a long way since developing, you know, Half-Life and stuff like that. No longer seem that interested in making games. And I completely understand why. It's like, why would Valve ever make another game, really? Because they make more money than God when Steam came about. Like, Steam makes so much money. Steam, I don't know if everybody knows this. I don't know if it's common knowledge. It probably is, especially for people who are on Twitch. But Twitch also takes a huge cut. Steam takes a 30% cut of every game released on Steam. That is a fucking staggering amount of money. Like, why would you ever develop a game when you're making that much money?
How can I help?
Because a game can flop. A game can do really poorly. I think one of their last games did really poorly, right? The, like, CCG they made. So why would you ever make one when you could just keep piling up hordes of wealth like an angry dragon by doing nothing? And people will defend you for it and never, like, allow any other competition. Like, anytime a new storefront comes out, and I know Epic had some problems and there are valid reasons not to like Epic, but a lot of people didn't like the Epic Game Store just because it was something else other than Valve doing it. As, like, even though they were much better for developers, I mean, still are, I assume, but who uses the Epic Game Store? I don't. But, you know, they had much less of a cut. And Steam has exclusives too. It's like, people were very weird about it because they have this brand loyalty to Valve still, and I don't think it's earned in recent years. Become the person in the gold rush selling shovels. Locked. Everything is fucking locked. Can you unlock this, please? Where are you? Stop looking at this door. Go to the other door. I dislike the Epic Store because it's awash with a sea of NFT games. Yes, there is definitely reason to do that, but I would say that's equally true of Steam. Like, they don't filter that shit out either. Like, Steam has just as much of that stuff, I think. A lot of, like, AI games and fucking crypto scams and stuff. Oh, this requires a specific key.
You'll follow behind me, alright?
Oh, low effort trash to trawl through. Femboy game bundle. That's only like €20. At least it's cheap. But apparently all the games are like 5 minutes long, so what's the point? I guess that might be the amount of time it takes. GOG is at least DRM free. I would say, of all the storefronts that I use, and I do use a lot of them for the YouTube channel as well, GOG is probably my favorite. I know it becomes, like, kind of insufferable to say. It becomes like a Reddit opinion if you go into GOG too much. But I do think they have a very good business practice, and I like the lack of DRM and the fact that they give you random extras if it's an old game and all of that kind of thing. I think they're a good bunch of people at GOG. Despite being owned by CD Projekt Red, who I fucking hate. I bought a fair bit for them this sale time. I wish they didn't list games they don't sell, though. That is true. If you look up game... Another thing is that if you Google or whatever search engine you like, GOG and then a game title, especially if it's a very old game, inevitably you will get like 15 results that are like the forums saying like, when will they add this game from 1982, you know? So it just kind of clogs up stuff. Just Bing it. Where are you going? I don't know if any of these can be opened. We might have to go downstairs. Can you open this?
Yes.
This is the kitchen. I think we were in the kitchen, weren't we? So oh yeah, we came in through that door. I understand. A specific key is required. Let's go downstairs, I guess. The dining hall? We weren't in there.
Sorry, I can't
Were
do
we?
that.
Oh god, it's a confusing layout. Let's go downstairs. There was a game nobody played that slowly dropped you a Steam wallet item. Several friends of the developer got all of it. Item was renamed to Bitcoin, and a huge transaction of them made the price spike hard. That's kind of funny, I guess. Mikey called me and changed my settings, so I'm no longer a binger.
No, sorry.
It's
I
sad
can't
for
do
me,
that.
but a relief for your chat URLs. Can't do that. Where the fuck is this key? Also, zoom out, please. You're really tight in. Can you not
follow
unlock
me.
this? I'm not sure where to go then. A specific key is required. Oh no. Move. Keep an eye out for chests and stuff. Just go around once more. Do a once over. You probably just missed something like a lever. It's a magic man's old house. I don't know if I've ever used Bing. I'm sure Bing is fine as a search engine, by the way. It's just so easy to mock because nobody... I can't really imagine using Bing just because, first of all, you'd probably have to use Edge to even consider it. And two, like, everybody just defaults to some other ones already. Like, it feels like a conscious choice to use Bing. Or something that, like, a 70-year-old does because, like, oh, it just came pre-installed on my machine. I don't know what a browser is. In we go. Bing's fine, Google's shit now. I don't use Google either now. Well, I think Google is very bad now. However, it's still better than some of the other ones I've used. Like, I tend to use a mix of Ecosia and DuckDuckGo now.
Listening.
Like some sort of degenerate. But
What do you want?
occasionally, I will still load up Google every so often just to be like, can I just get a direct, like, fucking link to something useful here instead of searching through 2 pages? It's still a little bit better sometimes. I don't know if it's just because I haven't updated my browser in a while or what, but mine has been less infested with AI shit than I've seen others. Ask Jeeves, the only search engine that was worthwhile. He knew everything. I got a Chrome extension that kills all the bullshit at the stop of Google, the AI, the Q&A, etc., and then just moved to DuckDuckGo. Yeah, I mean, a long time ago, I stopped using Chrome, for instance, because Chrome was always a fucking resource hog, but it got even worse. So I switched away from Chrome. Now I've switched away from Google in general. So they really dropped the ball, because as evil a company as Google has always been, they were at least good.
What do you want?
You know, they were good at what they did. Now you can't really say that anymore. Oh, the trap went off. Okay, start killing people, please, instead. What's this tiny man doing? Oh, I think you shrunk the boys. I gave Sand a spell to shrink boys, and I think he just shrunk them. Yes!
I can do.
Shrink those boys. Look how small they are! Yes! That's exactly what you want. I love the ad block v YouTube battle, which has been raging for months. What I have is 2 ad blockers. This is all hypothetical in case Twitch gets angry at me for saying this out loud. I have 2 ad blockers. So they're both fighting with YouTube in a never-ending battle. Like, sometimes one of them will work, sometimes one of them won't work. But when you have 2, the overlap usually means that I never see the ads on YouTube
I'll
anymore.
take care of it.
It's nice.
Time for a little fun.
Can't stop the Twitch ones, though. I don't know what makes them different, but I've never been able to cancel those out. Even with ad block extensions disabled, you can just navigate back and then forwards really quickly and the ads will disappear. That's kind of funny. I know, in general, like, I was always fine with the ads. In fact, up until fairly recently, I would whitelist some channels so that they still showed ads, because I was like, it's fine. Like, I don't mind ads. They're unobtrusive enough, to be honest. Like, I don't mind sitting through a 15 or 10 second ad to, you know, pay somebody that I watch. That's alright. Recently, though, there's been a lot of, like, unskippable 45-second ad breaks. It's so much worse on the television. Oh my god. I'm sure some of this is creator orientated. Like they are choosing it in the back end. But fuck me. Watching like a 25-minute episode of like Tasting History or something on the TV. Like 5 minutes of ads in total throughout the episode. It's fucking insane. It's unusable. It's so shit. Oh, I forgot I can't even unlock those. Whatever, it's just 7 damage. Where's Boy? Neville. And Old Scab is right there. Right, now we need to use tactics, I imagine, because Old Scab is here. Sand, I want you to just quickly dip around the corner and cast some sort of fireball or something. Maybe even try and disintegrate the fucker. Disintegrate him. I don't know if this is going to be a good idea or not.
I think I can do that.
You run up. We should try and kill him. I will run in and... Maybe I'll try and fill his lungs with swamp water. I assume you need to breathe. Old Scab. Flood the target's lungs with stagnant swamp water. Let's try and do that. He could just fortitude save out of it, but we'll try it anyway. Oh my god, there's a big spider. I didn't even see that. Okay, I don't know if that worked or not. I'm going to try and kill the spider. Maybe with a call lightning. And then... Ah, Christ, what can you do? I would like you to do just a fireball, honestly. It's probably a good enough thing to do. Just right in the middle of all of us. Because there's no AoE damage, which is wonderful. Okay, Old Scab is still up, and I'm slow! Fuck! I think Old Scab is able to cast more spells than I assumed. What the fuck just happened to you? Where are you going? Don't tell me you're, like, frightened. Or is this, like, dominated or something? Frightened. At least you're not dominated. That's fine. And you're healed up. Oh, God. Okay, I'm going to do, like, a big boy call lightning now. There's more people up there. Maids? Harcourt? Who the fuck are you? The cook is dead. Kits is killing everybody. Whatever. Aldenon might already be dead, to be honest. One day I'm going to learn how to pie hole. Is that a Raspberry Pi thing? I'm not honestly sure. Okay, Old Scab's dead. Amazing. Now we just kill Naily. Every one of the staff is dead because Kets, instead of fighting off the attackers, just ran over and started stabbing all the staff. Incredible stuff. I like Kets. He just ran straight past us, that prick. Okay, you should. Oh, Harcourt, he survived. I think he's still going for him. Just do like a magic missile on this guy. That might be enough. I assume you cast a few of them at this point. And then...
I think
I mean, you're too spooked to do anything. You're still spooked. You're spooked. My dino is spooked as well, I think. Okay, cool. Let's just kill this guy. Maybe... extract a water elemental? I don't think I've ever pulled this one off. Let's see if we can. Ah! Extract the water from her eyes. Yes! We turned her eye juice into a man. Perfect. That is exactly what we wanted. Where the fuck did this other guy go? He's still there. Kill him. Everybody kill him.
All right, I says you attack right now.
There we go. It worked. One guy
Master
was left
Alderman
alive.
was looking for you before the thieves came. It's something we discovered in the archives. A matter of the greatest urgency.
Okay. I mean, do you feel bad that everyone else in the house has been killed? I'd hope to find him here.
He, that is, we, had been researching the silver shards at the archive. We found an old reference to a shard in Neverwinter, discovered shortly after the war with the King of Shadows. This shard was held by a fraternity of lords, wealthy men who dabbled in matters arcane. According to the tome, only 4 still lived. Lords Dalrin, Brennick, Hawks, and Taverick.
Aren't those the men who've been turning up dead? They are! I remember. So one of them is probably still alive and we'll have to protect him. I understand plots. Edging Bing makes Mr. Crosby happy. Ugh. I don't know if I could really name a Bing Crosby song. I know he's very famous, and I know he has like a Christmas song, but I don't know which one is his. Yeah, I don't think I could name, like, I guarantee I've heard Bing Crosby songs, but they're always just kind of in the background. So I'm not sure I would know specifically which ones he is. You know, all the crooners kind of sound the same. I think I'd be able to pick out Sinatra's voice and Nat King Cole's voice. Beyond that, they all kind of sound the same to me. Would you like to swing on a star? Never heard of it. White Christmas. Okay, well that one's famous. Oh good, a kazoo as well. Yippee. Tutankhamun by Nightwish. Oh, this was described to me earlier. The Intergalactic Swingers Anthem. Ken Calloway. I assume you mean Cab Calloway. I don't know if I would call Cab Calloway a swooner. Wrong word. A crooner. He's a bit too early for that. He's more kind of big band jazz and blues, right? I don't know. Slightly different in my head, I guess. I do like Cab Calloway, though. His version of St. James Infirmary Blues is one of my favourites. I really like it. Especially when it has that fucky, like, Fleischer animation going along with it from, I think their version of Snow White. I really love it. Hang on. Taxi for Cab would be a fun thing to say. Cab Calloway, St. James Infirmary? You get this? There we go. The cartoon version. The fucking weird one. Fucking strange. I think this is the only Betty Boop thing I've ever seen. Very early rotoscoping technology seen here. They just traced over Cab Calloway dancing, I think. I've watched this probably about 100 times. Emma hates it. Because she's not into this kind of music and also finds the video incredibly spooky. But you never find another sweet man like I love when he turns into the ghost. Now when I die, look at that mouth animation, it's incredible. Put on a box back coat and a Stetson hat. It's so fucking weird. I love that this existed, and I'm slightly annoyed forever at Disney for replacing this kind of animation style as the standard. Put a $20 gold piece on my watch. It's probably resulted in a lot less nightmares for children. But it's hypnotizing. Give me 6 rap shooting pallbearers. But I love this song. Haunted. My thanatophobia is too severe to watch this. I don't even know what that is. Oh! Cab Calloway is one of the earlier examples I can think of a singer or musician who cannot really sing that well, but is so charming and charismatic and has a certain style to their voice that you don't care. Like, he really just yells, let's be honest. Folks, now that you have heard my story. His version of Minnie the Moocher from Blues Brothers is also one of my favorites. Also, he's a cool, weird ghost. Love a singer with a terrible voice. That's why I love Talking Heads so much. It's one of my favorite musicians ever is Tom Waits. So, like, I'm clearly into that sort of thing, at least a little bit. It's fear of death or dying. Oh, I had no idea. I don't think I have that. If given the option by some sort of scientician or angel or something to be immortal forever, like just stop aging right where I am, just be functionally ageless and immortal. Yeah, sure, I'd do that in a heartbeat. But when I think about, like, I don't know, walking outside my front door and getting sideswiped by a car or something, don't really feel anything. It's fine. Go for it. Right, let's see what Nightwish is. Will I like Nightwish as much as I like Cab Calloway? Probably not. I love how a certain type of metal, and I'm not sure what genre this is, but a certain type of metal sounds so cheap. Like, the instruments themselves sound so tinny, and like you've just pressed the demo tone on a Casio keyboard. Or like they're in a NES soundtrack or something. And it's a specific style that they're going for. Like, this could be a remastered edition Prince of Persia theme, I feel. They were just babies, be nice. Not up for immortality. Imagine it, the constant fucking world onto your 10,000th cat. The thing is, and this is going to be grim, I wouldn't want to be invulnerable. Just like ageless and maybe immune to disease, because that would suck. But like, if I could get injected with like a mysterious green liquid or something, and it's like, you stop aging, your cell regeneration just goes on now with no degradation, you just stay like this now. I'd take it in a second. But if I was like not able to shoot myself in the head, maybe then I'd consider it more. I'd go, nah. Like if I was invulnerable, then at a certain point, you're just going to be floating through the depths of space. You know, that's not going to be good. Don't like that at all. But yeah, like, if I could be killed, but, you know, just didn't die of natural causes, that's the ideal. That's the perfect range. Love that. Choosing invulnerability for getting you, like, heals on your back. Oh. I was not expecting that voice. Oh no, it's Evanescence for people who think they're too cool for Evanescence. No! It's for people who watched the Luc Besson film Fifth Element, and when that fuck-ass, like, opera bit comes on, they go, oh, it's quite good, actually. Oh no. I think her voice should be higher in the mix. That's my criticism for the production. Compressed to all to fuck on YouTube, I imagine. This is really awful at Kate Bush with Metallica. That is a perfect description of what this sounds like. Like a bad Kate Bush song. Like, you know, Babushka, but with like the fucking shit metal riffs of Metallica. Almost the voice. I don't think her voice... It's like somebody who got kicked out of an opera group, right? Like, it's operatic, obviously. She's hitting the notes, but the voice is quite weak. The voice isn't strong enough to really carry over the riffs. Maybe it's just the production, but like the voice is quite weedy in this one. I think I'd like it more if it was a bit stronger. Maybe layer the vocals, like go an octave down, do the same thing, and just like harmonize with yourself, do something. Because like the voice is just not there. Sorry. You're like a shit Kate Bush. And whoever got the MIDI controller and picked that fucking noise, they should be fired from the band. Ugh, that terrible song. Like from a genuine like criticism level, like it's bad. Like it's not just that I don't like it. I think it's poorly made. Oh, that's from Angels Fall First, apparently. Cool. Let's close that. Go back over to the game. They can't be. They're the creative head behind it. Then start again with a new band. Maybe they get better. Also, I will say, not like Evanescence at all. Bring Me to Life is in the recommended videos. Let's close that and go over to the game screen. Turn off the gain, and that should be fine. He's doing solo stuff now too. Ugh. Can't be stopped. What a final blow. You know, sort of operatic singing for people who have never listened to opera. That's the sort of vibe I get from that. Aren't those the men who have been turning up dead? Not that I really have listened to much opera either. I'm not really a fan, to be honest.
Yes, all but Taverick. We reasoned that the lords have been passing the shard from one to the next.
I'm
just
mainly
ahead of
associated with the Go
demons.
Compare guy.
If our guess is correct, then Lord Taverick has the shard, and he is in considerable danger. Aldenon tried to send word to him, but the man is stubborn. He urged me to go away and said that I
you were an
shouldn't
Irish
return
voice
until I
actor.
was younger and female, were his
Ugh.
words, I believe.
We should tell Lord
Ugh.
Nasher now.
I
before
thought
the demons
Aldenon was
return.
nice. Ew! What a horrible fucking line. That makes me like him so much less. Ew! Oh, the game tricked me. He was nice and affable. Mikey and Grenarius now banned from Kazoo. The Life and Times of Scrooge, I assume that's another metal track. I mean, maybe it would just remind me of the Muppets, which is always a nice thing.
This is too much for
Oh,
Curry.
good, my buffs have worn
Thump
off.
something.
We'll send the guards to help you out, I guess. Oh, I'm so slow now. Okay, let's rest up, get our spell slots back, and then try and help this lord. No resting allowed. Are you joking? Oh, a potion of bull strength. Why did you just walked over a trap without even trying to... Oh my god. It's an album about Scrooge McDuck. Ugh. To be fair, I've never seen DuckTales. Maybe it's fine. I doubt it's fine, but it could be fine. I'm gonna loot the bodies of these people, by the way, unless you mind. What the fuck are you doing? You just got hit with like 14 traps. What are you doing? Why are you so shit? There we go. At least you took care of some stuff. A blue diamond, like in the Wallace and Gromit films. I'm not going to go on about the new Wallace and Gromit again. Although I have now seen it twice. Not by choice. What are your favourite dinosaurs from old days? I like this one quite a lot. This is quite a cool one. I've always thought the T-Rex was a bit basic. But, I don't know. That's my favourite dinosaur. I quite like the little mini boys from the start of Jurassic Park 2. Where they like eat that family. Those are kind of fun. I like the long ones. I don't mind the long ones. They're kind of cute. They're cute in Jurassic Park. A lot of my knowledge comes from Jurassic Park because I never went through a huge dinosaur phase when I was a kid. The spiky ones and the headbutty ones. I never really liked the main few. Like, I guess Velociraptors I do like, but I never really got into like the T-Rex, the Triceratops or whatever. I like the herbivorous ones. Any treasure? Can I rest, maybe? This is a back door to somewhere. Oh, this probably leads back upstairs. I'm dumb. The Ankylosaurus. He's so spiky, so testicle-taily, so angry, but so veggie. I mean, that's true of a lot of big animals, right? A lot of the big herbivores are very angry-looking. I can't fucking see. Can I pick somebody else? Thank you. Out we go. And let's sleep if we can. That would be wonderful. Am I stuck? My dinosaur looks a bit stuck. Where
What
am
do
I?
you want?
Oh, I'm so slow. If not friend, why friend-shaped? The wet ones are quite cool. I don't know if I've ever really gotten into any, like I was never really went through a dinosaur phase as a kid. But I don't know if I ever was, like, massively into the water boys, like the Ichthyosaur and the Plesiosaur? Is that one of them as well? I think I got less interested in the water ones. And it's weird, because I just said I don't really like the T-Rex either. I think I got less interested once I learned that the blue whale is, like, fairly significantly larger than any of them were. Like, in my head, a water dinosaur was fucking huge. But then I learned that they were all smaller than current whales. And I was like, oh. Like, the blue whale is the biggest animal that's ever existed on Earth. And I was like, oh, that puts things in perspective, I guess. Let's rest. Yippee! So I can actually carry shit again. Spicy potato. See, that is the sort of Portal 2 language that I don't respect. Buff me. That's not fair, we're all smaller than whales. I remember reading a very disgusting fact, and I don't know why the author of the article felt like this needed to be in there. That, a child can squish through the arteries of a whale, a blue whale. Like, it's like 10-year-old child sized. You can just wiggle through the arteries. And that, I don't know, I wouldn't say it upset me, but I didn't like knowing that. Ew. Yeah, I don't know where I read that. Right, you can hold this falchion and these arrows, because I'm still over-encumbered for some reason. Is my strength drained or something? Or am I just carrying a lot of shit? This longsword +2 I don't need. I don't need a potion of Fox's Cunning, but honestly I might just sell it. You can take Bull's Strength. A heavy crossbow you can take. Ring of Protection. I don't know who needs this shit, to be honest. You take that. Cure critical wounds. That's always good for you. I'll take the healer's kit. Bolts. Nobody uses a fucking crossbow or a sling anymore. A dagger. You can have that. There we go. I can now walk again. Yippee. Carry capacity should get in the bin. I do broadly agree. Like, if I was running a D&D thing myself, which I might at some point, I think it would be very fun to do so, I would not enforce any sort of carry capacity on the players. And in games, sometimes I get it, but very rarely. If it's sort of an important mechanic, and it's like a management or a survival game or something like that, then sure, that's fine. But in a game like this, just an RPG, I never really enjoy it. Just give everyone magic pockets. Especially, yeah, like in this game even. I'm assuming towards the end we'll all get like bags of holding and shit, right? Because we already have a lesser magic bag on us now. So it just seems like eventually the DM or the game will just go, yeah, he's annoying here. Have this shit. I never do unless it's obvious. Yeah, exactly. Like if it's like, can we have this wagon? Then sure, obviously then you do some checks. Hello, Sergeant Brockenburn. I took care of your issue. Well, not really, but we killed everyone. If my ears heard true, that was some fight in there. How's Cormac? He'll mend, thank the gods. They'll have him at the temple for a few days, though. Tough old bugger took 9 magic missiles to his gut. Is bugger okay to say anymore? Because it seems it's such a quaint insult and such, like, low down on the swearing scale. You know, in my head, it's the same as, like, prick or, like, bastard. You know, ones that don't really have a lot of weight. But thinking about it, it's pretty mean. Like, it's pretty homophobic, right? Let's go, boys. We'd better check on the hostages before half the ward gathers to watch. Yep, you do that. Fantastic work. Bag of holdings have a lot of shenanigans to them. Imagine you could do some fun goofs. People need to stop thinking it's cheating to have unlimited carry weight. It's not realistic that you can carry like 5 swords and 10 treasure chests, but it's called fantasy. I know, it's like, pick a, I guess either be really brutal and like realistic about it or don't have it. Like this middle ground, like I'm carrying 48 throwing axes, 10 healing kits, some wands. Like this is more than a person would be able to carry, I think. Some books, some thieves' kits, a lot of jewellery, some diamonds and shit.
Listening.
Brunor, or whatever his name is, Kelgar, he's carrying many, many weapons, like crossbows and like 4 swords, some of them two-handed, big cloaks like over his shoulder. It's like in, there's always those like webcomic images that would come out of like Half-Life, where it's like drawing Gordon Freeman but with all of the weapons he has during the game on him, and it's like you can't see him under them, but you can just, you know, carry them around. It's fine, it's a video game. I spend my life worrying about washing, eating, sleeping. I'm not going to do it in the game as well. Good point as well. Got to enjoy myself and get immersed. I mean, again, like a bag of holding, that could be fun, but like, I would just do without it. I'm going to make every game easier from now on. Where am I even going right now? Oh yeah, we need to go to like Lord Tavern or whatever. Lord Taverick. Taverick may be in considerable danger as the previous owners of the shard were torn to pieces by demons. Lord Nasher should be informed. Let's go inform Nasher then. I was looking up Dennis the Menace last night. I don't know why. Oh, that's why. I found like a novelty Blue Sky account that just posted like fucked up pictures of Biffo the Bear, who was the mascot of the Beano in the like 50s. And like famously hideous character. He's like an anthropomorphic bear, but with like a really ugly face and human feet with really like articulated toes. Horrible freak who gave lots of people nightmares, I assume. But I was then looking up Dennis the Menace afterwards because I was on a Beano kick, I guess, and looking up the history of Nasher. Oh, I like that the textures overlap this. I'm sure it's a glitch, but I like this. That my little icon is under these little flaps. Whereas Weasel? Weasel is the pet of Kara, the irritating as fuck sorcerer. So right now we have Sand,
really?
the almost as irritating as fuck wizard. And he's got a little horrible cat. I don't think it's a very cute cat. I don't really like the patterning. I love his face though. I think I did this last time as well. Look how polite he looks. Look at that horrible modelling. I guess we were never meant to zoom in this far to see the cat's face. Yeah. I mean, how's my dinosaur looking? Is that like how high fidelity is my dino? I mean, it's not that bad actually. I feel like it could be worse considering this came out in 2006. They've individually modelled all the teeth, I think. No, I think they're just a texture. They're just a transparent texture. But they've done an okay job. Oh, he's always cuddling me. That's quite cute. I guess they are cold-blooded, I assume. They're lizard boys. Cold-blooded, so maybe he needs the warmth. Maybe he's like, this is cold, I'm on fucking marble right now. Hello, Lord Nasher.
I am glad you have come. It seems one event follows another. The trial with Luskan has been settled, but now I hear Aldenon has been kidnapped.
And we have news of some murdered nobles.
Explain.
All 3 of the murdered nobles, Dalrin, Brennick and Hawks, were in possession of a silver shard that's now being held by Lord Taverick.
Siren, I will not allow him to suffer the same fate as the others. We are lovers, him and I. I want you to report to Lord Taverick's estate at once. I'm sending Captain Ballard and a detachment of guards to meet you there. I have marked Taverick's home on your map. Go there and do everything in your power to protect him.
Alright, quest. More quests. Oh god, we've all started glitching. I'm gonna go down your little steps and leave. This guy sounds like a guy I can talk to about a red meat diet. Hang on, Dreya on a Beano kick. What is this? Oh my god. That is a cursed image. This is Robert Smith of The Cure fame reading the Beano in some sort of slutty crop top in bed. That's horrible. Literally you. I did read a decent amount of the Beano when I was a kid. I never really liked it that much, to be honest, but, you know, it was around. Occasionally you just come across it. Like, your mum would be doing shopping while you were bored, like standing at the side in the supermarket, and she'd just get you it because it was cheap. The goth street kids. That's somebody who knows their Beano references and shit. Hang on. Biffo the Bear. Bring me to this, because there's one image I always associate with Biffo the Bear. It's the one where he's drinking piss. There we go. That's the Beano. Well, I mean, that's obviously before my time. This is from the 50s. But the piss drinking bear, this was the mascot of that fucking comic before Dennis the Menace. Ugh. Horrible fucker. Horrible little fucker. Look at his horrible little feet. Look at his horrible little human toes and fucked up little face. Look at that shit. This was sold to kids. It's absolutely fucked. I hated Biffo the Bear. Occasionally he'd show up in the ones I read as a kid that were like, look at this old one that's come back for an issue. And Jesus, it was always nightmarish. He looks like an anarchist mascot. I hate this little boy in the background as well, with the bald head and the little hat. He looks like he's 70, but I think he's meant to be like 8. It's like this artist didn't understand that the more lines you put on someone's face, the older they look. Look at that shit. Gosh, a fish bear. I don't think Biffo should ever have existed. I look how detailed. The most detailed part of every Biffo comic strip was the feet. Like, the rest of him is drawn as if it was by a toddler. And then the feet are so intricate and, like, well crafted. Absolutely disgusting perverts at the Beano. I hate this. I mean, the Beano's... I mean, look at this. He's playing tiddlywinks with his fucking foot. You cannot tell me this wasn't a pervert. Oh, what if we made our mascot break his hands and one foot so that, you know, he can play tiddlywinks and, like, stretch out those toes, and it's like an excuse for us to draw the stretched out toes? I really don't like him. The only comics in Britain otherwise were Blackface and Paddy. It was progressive for the time. I never liked the Dandy as much, and I don't think the Dandy even exists anymore. I mean, they were basically the same, but I felt like the Dandy had less entertainment value. I didn't like Desperate Dan. I absolutely hate feet, but I can pick things up with my feet, no matter the shape, size, weight, or dampness. That is a cursed thing to write. Jesus, you're lucky this stream isn't more famous, because your DMs would be unusable. Cow pies are half the reason I was veggie. Yes, Desperate Dan. Cow pie. This was the whole thing that he did. He would just eat, like, whole cows baked into a pie. And the joke was that it's another name for shit. Because kids. Oh, a Desperate Dan sticker I could get. It's horrible, man. The fucking bones sticking out. Horrible guy. Being named Dan, the desperate prefix, was a frequent attempt at ridicule. Really? How old are you? I feel like when I was a kid, I don't think Desperate Dan was really a topic of conversation among my peers. But maybe, I don't know. I feel like the Dandy had already become like a thing of the past. It was still on sale. 40 for fuck's sake. I guess that's born in the 80s, Jesus. So yeah, that would make sense. It was still big then. Cow pie, large size. Desperate Dan, character. I don't like Desperate Dan, really. I mean, he's wholesome enough, I guess, from what I remember. One of Aunt Aggie's cow pies will sort me out. Again, that was the whole joke of Desperate Dan, was that it constantly sounded like he was eating shit. That was the whole joke. Right, let's go back to the game, shall we? And leave through this door. Is this the front door? I don't remember it being barred. Okay. Ugh. Feet for hens or hens for feet is an easy answer. I mean, other apes and primates and stuff have basically foot hens, so I think it would be fine. I imagine it would be harder to walk long distances. The reason we changed our feet, I mean, as if there was a reason behind it, not just selective evolution, but the reason we have like longer, flatter, less agile feet is because it means that we can run and walk long distances without fucking them up. So I imagine it would be annoying to go hiking with hen feet, but I'd rather that, I guess. He loved his family in a big Chad, hated in this community. Toes are not right, no more. I don't hate feet. I feel nothing towards feet. I've known people who get like real visceral like disgust when they see a foot. And I'm not that bad. But I don't want more of them in the world. So, you know, I'm fine with the number of feet we have. Unless you hike up rocky terrain. Right. Where was... I was barely paying attention. I was distracted by the bear's feet. Assigned to protect Siren Taravok and the silver shard he possesses. Where was he? The Tavrock estate. Where's that? Is it here? Collector's mention. Tavrock Manor. It's right over here. Good. Let's protect his little toes. I don't need to sell stuff right now. They can hold it if they need to. Give me 4 feet and a football. Ugh. I see, when you say 4 feet, I kind of imagine that you'd naturally become hunched over and bipedal, which can't be good for your back. But just like scuttling around like a little man dog. I mean, if you're into that, more power to you, but I wouldn't want 4 feet. Hello, Guff and Weatherly. Your name is Guff. You're gonna die so quick. It would be horrifying. See, I wouldn't mind hoofs. Like, if I... But I wouldn't want the hairy, like, satyr legs. I don't think I'd enjoy that. But if I just had, like, my normal human legs, but they ended in hoofs. Or, like, some robot hoofs or something, that would be fine. I wouldn't mind that. I'd probably fall over a lot while I got used to it, but I imagine it's the same as wearing heels, which I've never done either. Is it better for our backs to be quadrupeds? No, I don't think so. I think we evolved out of that. Nude hoofs. Well, I imagine they'd be like deer hoofs. But like, it would just be flesh until it reached the hoof. Like, I wouldn't want... Basically, my legs are the only part of me that gets properly annoyingly hairy. And that I have to shave. So I wouldn't want that. So just leave them as they are, basically. It would annoy me. Although maybe it would look better. Like, if you had a deer leg and you tried to shave it, that would probably look cursed as fuck. You'd get into Cronenberg stuff. Dreya Tumnus. Is that a Narnia boy? I accept nude hooves on Drenai because I'm a pervert, but on you, no. Is that a fucking Warcraft again? Christ. Hang on. How do you even spell that? I'm going back to the message. Drainy. Oh, fuck me, you are a pervert. I see why these were made. Somebody had a very specific kink at Blizzard. They're like goat women. So this, you say that as if you're surprised. A lot of them are women as well in these images, but that makes sense. It's the internet. It's like goat girls, basically. The only goat girl I'm in favor of is from Undertale. Aside from that, don't know about it. Sounds like something you'd use to clean your gutters. No kink shaming. It's because the male ones look shit. You haven't seen any Tauren women? Oh. Which, to be fair, now I'm seeing the pictures absolutely tracks. None of us can be proud of what we've done. If you've played WoW, your soul is not seeing Nirvana. If you've spent more than 4 hours in WoW, it's another cycle of samsara for you, I'm afraid. Not getting out on this one. Maybe next one.
Hold there. Who are you and what business have you here?
Quit with your halt there's, you great bumbling nit. 'Tis Dreya Fruncus, or I'm half a troll. I hate both of you so much. I've probably spent a total of several months on WoW. You'll have to pardon my comrade. We've started as watchhounds, and there's nothing a watchhound likes better than the sound of his own voice, especially when it's telling folk to halt and state your business. Are you trying to, like, act as a country rube? I hate you. Where's Captain Ballard? I don't want to talk to you. Old Black Ballard's awaiting for you inside, Squire. Right through the door and straight onto the main hall. I hope you die? Maybe you're, like, evil and you're just pretending to be guards. That could be funny. Because you're doing a bad job. You haven't even harassed me. Any boys? No boys yet? Boys? Also no boys. Boys? There's some boys, but it's all nice boys. Well, nice is relative.
I'm sorry, my lord, but the girl must leave.
Oh, come now, look at her. Look, pretty girl like that would keep any man alive and well, even a spotty old ward like me. That is what Nasher wants, isn't it? To keep me from dropping dead.
I don't
Lord
know if I
Nasher is
agree
concerned
anymore.
about my lord's well-being, in light of the recent deaths of my lord's associates.
Bah, if Nasher cared about my lord's well-being, he'd buy me a potion of youth. Failing that, he'd send me a harem. 84 girls, one for each of my years.
84?
Yes?
You look fucking
Maybe.
amazing for 84. I know this is 2006. They couldn't really model
Lily,
it.
my dear, I insist that you come back and
84?
play for me again. The night after next, perhaps.
My lord is very sweet. I'd be honored.
I don't like this guy. God, make it stop. Hello, Captain Ballard.
Squire Dreya Funkus, Captain Andre Ballard at your command. If you don't mind me saying, Squire, it's an honor to serve with you. My men and I were there for your trial by combat. Warmed a lot of vets' hearts to see you rout that Luskan dog.
Thanks. Shall we inspect the house?
Yes, I've made an initial sweep of the house, secured the outer doors, and billeted my men on the second floor. We're 5 in number, all proof.
5? I've got more if you include the dinosaurs.
The quiet one with the bow is Comely Finn.
I don't like these men. I hope we get betrayed so we can get to kill all of them. Guff and Comely Finn. Jesus.
My sergeant is Dorwin, called Greylocks, like a father to the boys, and deadly with an axe. Guff and Weatherly you've already met, god damn it. I'll be bringing them inside and locking down the front door when night falls. By your leave, I'd like to barricade all the exits as well.
Yeah, right.
I'll send Finn and Dorwin to gather some tables and such. The old man won't miss them. Place has rooms that haven't been touched in decades, perhaps more.
This is a comically huge house. Is this just like the dining hall? Like, look how huge it is, and most of this is empty. Look how empty this is. I imagine if you're having like a big banquet, you bring in like a huge trestle table here to make like 100 people sit around it. And this is just for like quieter parties.
After you sent the old man upstairs, we'll get underway.
I'll go and talk to Tavrik then. Hello, Tavrik. Are you going to be perverted again?
What's this? More of you? Nasher thinks an army's going to stop me from dropping dead. I just want to fuck teens.
Lord Nasher sent me to keep you safe.
Well, good for Nasher. He ought to send more women for me. Hells, sack all the men and hire on an army of pretty ladies. City Watch would be a good deal more popular, I guarantee it.
Who was that woman earlier?
What, Melia? She's one of Afala's girls from the Mask. Comes and visits from time to time. Reminds me what it's like to have a lady in the house. Lovely girl. Plays the harp like a songbird. I can't actually hear it, you understand? But she's wonderful to watch. She's got beautiful hands.
Straight from the Colonel Gaddafi school of thought.
My fourth wife had beautiful hands. Come to think of it, know where it got her? Scorched to a crisp.
Oh no, he's doing the old person thing.
Let me tell you about everyone who died in my life.
With his armed guards who had to be lesbian. He wants to ensure women are seen in the workplace. Fair play, I say. Scorched to a crisp?
That's right. Thought she'd try those lovely hands at wizardry. Begs me to buy her spell book, then tries to cast explosive runes on her own diary. Pretty girl, not bright. I should have kept a better eye on her. Not that I didn't keep an eye on her, but it was the wrong sort of eye, if you catch my meaning.
I'm sure you both loved each other very much. I can tell just from the beautiful memories of pain and tragedy. You better be being sarcastic. Where's the shard? Because we're going to be taking that when you die.
Got it right here in my pocket. And that's where it's staying, too. I told Nasher I wouldn't give it to him, and he said I wouldn't have to.
The fucking wrong kind of eye.
Nice enough fellow, Nasher. Seems to like sitting on that throne of his. Ancestor of mine made that throne. You know where it got him? Exiled to Icewind Dale. Silly fool thought he'd sign his initials on the bottom. I ever tell you what I think of artists?
You've a real talent for changing subject.
Oh, what were we talking about?
You should head upstairs.
Oh, very well. Shoo the old dotard away. He smells like boiled cabbage. No, I don't disagree. I know.
I mean, this is going to be a very Irish thing to say. There's a place for boiled cabbage. It's not my preferred way of having cabbage, but there's a place for it in the world.
I'll be upstairs in my chambers. I think I'll go to bed and dream a bit. Always pretty girls in my dreams, and I don't even have to pay them.
Fucking hell. Change the records for once. He's all you care about. Just... fuck it, whatever. He's gone to bed. What do we do now? Is there going to be some sort of horrible attack?
Give the word, Squire. We'll lock down the house. You'll be stationed outside Taverick's door. Nasher's orders.
Alright, cool. I'd like to inspect the house first, maybe?
Certainly. We sealed parts of the house already, but you can expect the rest as long as you please. I'll await command.
I imagine... yeah, that's locked. That's upstairs, and that's not locked? I mean, basically, I just want to rest and get my buffs up, just in case. No resting allowed! Never mind! We might be unbuffed in a bit. Let's just start, then. Secure the house. I'll be upstairs.
Vin, Derwin, you heard the Squire. Fetch some tables and chairs for a barricade. I'll take one last sweep.
How much time is going to pass? Are we going to be unbuffed for this? It'll probably still be fine.
Your good spirits. I tell you, Weatherly, there's an ill wind tonight.
Oh, the Radiohead song.
'Twasn't me who had the double helping the
It's very
beans.
sad in here.
Why can't Black Ballad
quite a
bear me with
mournful
thin for a
vibe.
change? At least I have some quiet. There's a foul smell on the air, Weatherly. And a stillness.
It's like the hit film The Mist. I don't know if that was a particularly hit film.
What in the hell's...
The hit film The Fog. I think that did better. Ooh! Spooky blue light like an 80s horror movie.
By the gods!
The gods, I think. Weapons to hand, boys.
Lovely.
Captain sent us to fetch you, Squire. There's some foul mist gathering downstairs and the lights have got all funny.
Alright, stay here and guard Lord Taverick.
Oh, Squire, as you say.
Let's go down and hurt the men. Where's the door? Which door do we leave through? Oh, this is so huge. Huge and yet strangely bare. I guess you've set up a military camp in here, because this does not look like his place. He's more into very young women, unfortunately. Let's go. Hello, bitches. It's a good way to enter a chat.
It's been like this half a candle, no more. No sign of trouble yet, beyond the mist and the stink and the foul light.
Squire, a horde of little demons! They burst through the front hall and forced us back! Aye, and something else too. Back behind the rest. Whatever it is, it's big!
Alright, get yourselves behind us and tend those wounds, I guess.
A few bandages and we'll be back in the fray. Our Guff will still be ugly.
I can't really get past the fact that his name is Guff. That is too silly. Also, I see flapping wings behind you.
Look sharp, Squire. They're coming through the door.
Okay, fire methods. I was right-clicking there to try and arrange my party because I've been playing too much Baldur's Gate. And there you control every member of your party on a little grid. What should I do? I don't know, honestly. Well, we're all buffed up, so honestly, I think we should turn into a shambling mound is what we should do. And then you immediately cast, like, haste on us all. That'll be good, I think. And then we can just chill out until they come through the door. There we fucking go. Now we're buffed up. I'm a big pile of moss. Get fucked. Oh, they're trying to break down that door as well, I think. This'll be fine, I think. I'm gonna go over here and try and kill this one. Just stay relatively in the middle. Let them come to us, I think would be a good idea. Send... I don't know what you should do. You've got Cone of Cold, which is good for fire stuff, but honestly, these boys don't seem that bad. So I think we're probably fine. I would like you to maybe enlarge Kelgar? No, not me. Enlarge Kelgar? Make him a giant man? You can do that and it'll be fine. I'd like you to... I think this is fine. We have the dinosaur guarding the door. This is going okay. Just keep going. Kill this one, please. There we go. We've got a giant dwarf now. Perfect stuff. Everybody back here, please. Sand, you should get back here. Why have you been drained? AC decreased. Attack decreased. Dex decreased. Is that because you're massive? Your face doesn't even fit in your portrait anymore. Alright, everybody try and get back to the middle. We need to guard this door in particular. So do that. Me as well. Although I don't... Oh, Nishka! What are you doing? Where are you going? Wait for them to come to us, because I don't think we can get out of here anyway.
Let's get them.
Everybody stay back here for a second. Oh, everybody's trying to fucking run up. Fine, fine, fine. Just try and kill this one.
Right now!
It'll be fine. And now get back. Everybody back in.
They'll likely be coming again, Squire. It's likely to get worse from here. What are your orders?
Stay back by the steps and use your bows against them, and then we'll go out for them.
Ah, Squire, we'll put shafts through their eyes.
That's a very specific thing to be into. I've always thought you could do that only with like a sexy pirate. Or a skeleton, I guess, but there's not much you could do with otherwise with a skeleton. Right, let's all run back in here, please. Oh, no, they're coming. That's bad. Well, I'm here, so that's fine. We'll help. What the fuck is that? A succubus! No! That's the worst thing! I don't want a succubus. The succubus is fucking annoy the shit out of me. Are you slowed? What's happening? Why can't you move? You move in here, and I would like you to cast like a magic missile on the succubus. This might not go very well. You stay out here and fight these boys. Yeah, that's fine. You can get some stuff done. You fight succubus, please. Don't let them get their thing off. Don't let them get stone-skinned or whatever it was. That was a lot of magic missiles. I'm very happy. Kill him! Fuck, he's not doing any more damage. Do another magic missile. The magic seemed to do okay. And then just keep fighting. What the fuck was that? What did you just do to them? Guff's hurt. I don't even know what's happening with Kelgar. Is he... Okay, good. Run back in, please. Everybody run in and help. This is going fine. Sort of. It's going better than it could have been. Maybe I should summon something? I don't have any summons up. I don't think I have any summons available right now anyway. I've got Slay Living. What does Slay Living do again? I completely forgot I got this one. The target must make a fortitude save or die. Okay, I should probably put that on the hotbar. That could be good. Probably. Kill fire method. I'll take care of this one. Okay, they're coming for us! Oh, and not in a good way! Okay, I would like to cast a call lightning here. Send. You need to run the fuck up here a bit. And then
But really, it's not polite to
do some
say.
magic missiles on... What the fuck is that? Is that another different kind of sexy demon woman? A fierce and beautiful woman with a statuesque build and flawless skin, with large feathery wings and red glowing eyes. Alright, do... Oh, Jesus Christ. Do like a missile storm on her. Or maybe a finger of death. Finger of death, actually. Just try and get rid of her.
I can do it.
That's good stuff. Okay, there's another one. Do... Oh, Christ. Okay, go back into the middle. Oh, you killed her! Yes! It worked! Finger of death, you nerd! Okay, there's another succubus and another thing here. I'm gonna go in here and do like an ice storm. And... I don't know what else. Let's say... You go up and try and kill... you should still kill this fire method, I guess. You...
Come on!
Try and kill this succubus.
Looks
You
like we have company.
stay on whatever you're on right now. Guff and Weatherly are both hurt. Ballard isn't. Oh, Keitha the dinosaur is fighting this method. Good on you, Keitha. Showing initiative. Is this working okay? Maybe? That did a little damage. Honestly, not as much as you'd want. Sand, where are you? I'd like you to start doing some fireballs, if you could. Maybe run up here first. Maybe like right here, because then you get two of them. Do a fireball right on us. I'm gonna just beat the shit out of them with my big mossy fists. No damage, good stuff. Chandra, what are you fighting right now? Fight the Erenyiz or whatever it is. Movement decreased. Oh, we're taking a lot of like stamina damage or whatever it is. Look at all the debuffs on us. I think they're still kind of outweighed by the buffs. There's a lot of stuff happening.
We have new friends.
Are you getting hit? Are you getting hit, or is that just like a look of passion while you fire a spell? I didn't know you did this face when you cast magic. Now it makes me feel weird about you casting magic. Oh, you are sopping under those robes. I don't even know what you're casting. What was that? Oh, that was the big hand! Good. Good use of the big hand.
I see the enemy here.
Big hand, always a good thing to fire off. Kill them! Oh, Christ. Do I have any more spells? Slay Living? I don't know if I want to use Slay Living right now. Seems too powerful. Do this. Call lightning. Have I been stunned? Why am I... I'm entangled. Concealed? I don't know what's happening. Aren't I immune to entangle? I am made of moss. You'd think I would be able to be immune to it.
It seems we
Whatever.
have new friends.
Target's grappled by this person. Good stuff. We're doing... I think we're doing okay. Just do like a magic missile on this woman. Magical women get magic missiled. What are you doing? Badly wounded on that one? Where's my dino? My dino doing okay? My dino's right behind me. It's hard to tell with all of the shit going on. Hit. You're still close enough to hit that thing. I think things are going fine. Okay, we're no longer near death. Badly wounded. Badly wounded. Badly wounded. Let's hope this is the... I don't think this is going to be the final round, but let's hope we come through it, I guess. I wish I had more stuff available. Oh, lightning again! We're saving the big boy called lightning, but do another one. That did some damage. Near death, near death. Just keep focusing on this bitch. There we go, done! Kill. Yes! Is everyone dead? I think everyone's dead. At least that we want dead. A terrified shriek echoes from upstairs. The voice sounds like that of an elderly man. Oh no. Kind of friend-shaped, that big mousy boy. I will say, I think this is genuinely adorable. It looks a little bit like an owl bear, what they've drawn here. Very, very sweet. I actually downloaded PDFs of the 3.5 VD monster manual Let's see if I can bring those up. If I go to Documents, then TTRPG, Dungeons & Dragons, 3.5 edition, and Monster Manual. Does that have Shambling Mound in it anywhere? I'll have to go to, like, the alphabetical order. Hang on. Go to S. Is Shambling Mound here? It is. Page 222. I can show you this. Page 222. Shambling Mound. There we go. Look how cute it is. It's got some more fucked up tentacle arms in this image. The creature looks like a mass of leaves and vines with a generally human-like form. A barrel-shaped body with ropey arms and stumpy little legs. It doesn't seem to really have a head. Shambling mounds, also called shamblers, appear to be heaps of rotting vegetation. They're actually intelligent and carnivorous plants. A shambler's brain and sensory organs are located in the upper body. A shambler is almost totally silent and invisible in its natural surroundings, often catching opponents flat-footed. It may lie partially submerged in a shallow bog. It's just like me. They move easily through water as well, and they've known to sneak into the camps of unsuspecting travellers. They tell stories of shamblers moving about during intense electrical storms, without so much as flinching from direct lightning strikes. It has an 8-foot girth and is about 6 feet tall, when the creature stands erect. Weighs about 3.5 tons. Cool. You've made it nerdy and given me the ick. It's cute. I also have, I have some other stuff too. I've got the 2nd edition Monster Manual, I'm sure. Is this anywhere? Urchin. Let's go to S. Shambling Mounds, anywhere? Shadow, Sea Lion. They don't have it. They don't have a Shambling Mound in 2nd edition, apparently. That is such a shit illustration. Right, back to the game. A terrified shriek. Yep, the old man is wanked himself to death, I assume.
Hells, that was Taverick. Thrice-cursed demons got around us or climbed the walls of the house or something. Upstairs, Squire. Go, I'll hold the rest of them up here.
Oh, all of my buffs have worn off. Can we rest at all? Nope. Right, let's go then. This might not go well for us. Can everybody walk? Like, you might be over-encumbered or something. Like, you've got a lot of buffs on you. Oh, Jesus, who's fighting? I can't even tell where the fucking door is in here. Hi, friends. Where are you? Oh, in here. In here. Everybody into this door, please. We need to find him. Where'd he go? There he is. He's, like, injured in the background. I will... Oh, honestly, I might cure moderate wounds on him and let the others take care of the methods. There we go, uninjured. Just keep him alive. Just stay next to him. I mean, we're a big pile of moss. We're not going to be gotten past. It's easy. Where are the others?
All right.
Why are you outside? I really hate you sometimes. Get in here, please. Everybody doing okay?
What do
I
you
am a
want?
pile of moss. I don't know if I can speak. Just keep Taverick safe and I'll follow along. Finn's eyes are grim and bright, his shyness forgotten in the midst of battle. I'll take all these potions, although I can't really use them, so maybe I shouldn't. Hello, Taverick.
Horrible beast just appeared out of nowhere. Just came shrieking out of the dark. They weren't even young, pretty women. Listen to me, Frankus. Our only chance is the crypt. I had the place warded. They'd only be able to come through the door. It's where I do some shady activities. Take them some time to penetrate the wards.
Alright, stay close.
No need to tell me that. I was the one who found Hawk's corpse. If the demons get to me, I'm not likely to have that open casket funeral I want.
What a weird thing to say. Is that something people care about much? If I die, I don't care how it's done. I don't care if they grind me into a pate when they do it. I'll be dead. Right, let's go. Stick close, friend. Can I rest at all? Nope, still no resting, apparently. Oh, yes, there is resting. Never mind. Okay, rest up, everybody. Get all your little pointos back. Do your buffs up. And then I'll become a shambling mound again. It's funny.
Tis liking things on.
Good stuff. What am I right now? 156 hit points, 28 AC. I'm happy. Where's the crypt? Is it downstairs, I assume? Everybody with me? Lord, whatever the fuck your name is, Tavrik. There you are. Oh, the soldiers are coming too, and the little cat. Alright, sweet. And my dino. Why is... I've never noticed light appearing from them before. Must be something with the buffs. Or maybe it's just their cone of vision.
Lord Tavrok, it's good to see you alive.
Even better to be so, Captain. I just want some more pretty women.
The demons are keeping their distance. It's as if they're waiting on us to move. And I caught a glimpse of the big one. One guff spied out the door. He's hanging back and giving the orders. He's the source of the stench, too. You can trust me in that.
We're making a break for the crypt. Let's go. Ooh, let's kill the fire methods first, I guess. I can't move! That doesn't seem good. Can everybody fucking get out of the way? Okay, calm down, calm down, calm down. I'm trapped. I don't like being trapped. I'm trapped behind fucking Goff again! Why is Goff in the way? We hate Goff! Fuck off. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. I can't move, I can't move, I can't move, I can't move, and things are firing spells at me. I simply am not allowed to move.
I suppose I could say something about
Can you cast a fireball, Send, and clear out some of these boys?
But really, it's not polite to say.
Move! Chandra, get the fuck out of the way so I can get out. Oh my god, you're trapped too. You're trapped as well. There we go, you're out. That's some movement opened up. Kelgar's out. Send, can you leave as well? Send can leave too. Can I leave? Come on. I have to go all the way around the fucking banquet table. I'm too big and bulky and fluffy. God damn it. Okay, we'll keep him alive as best as possible, please. And then, where the fuck is the crypt? Who are you fighting? I need to heal him again, I think. Cure light wounds on him. Stop running! Why are you running? Okay, where's the crypt? I should have looked at this first. That's the exit. That's the Great Hall. That's to the upper floor. Where the fuck is the crypt, everybody? What are you even fighting back here? Oh, it's a succubus! Alright, well, I'm gonna stick with him. Everybody else can fight the succubus. How's the succubus doing? Injured. Good work. You're all just ganging up on her, which is fine by me. Okay, good. Everybody done? Everybody coming with me? Where the hell is this crypt? Down here, maybe? There's a big old stench in here. Where's the man? Where's the old man we're supposed to protect? Where'd he go? There he is. Do any of you need healing? I don't know. Guff needs healing. Guff, get healed. There we go. Guff's fine. And I'll do cure moderate wounds on Captain Ballard as well. Weatherly's also hurt? Well, you just get a cure light wounds. I'm not spending some of my good O's on you. Because I don't even like you. But it's better if you live, I think. Let's go. Everybody out. The door isn't in here. You need to let me move. I'm quite large. You need to fucking stop. Is this the crypt over here? Why would I walk this way? Why would this be the way I choose to do this? Open the door. Please open the... Please, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck again. Open the fucking door. Don't select your dinosaur. This is the problem with being a shambling mound. It's worse as the tree. There we go. We're in. This doesn't feel great. Can everybody get in though, please? I'm not allowed to use my, like, magical everybody get in the fucking door button either as the shambling mound. So I guess we're just going to wait until they figure it out. Who's stuck? Captain Ballard, who I can't even control. It's convenient that the only spirits that come through to psychics are humans and pets, and not a tapeworm or a botfly. I also saw boyfly. Boyfly. God, my accent is rough. And now I'm just filled with images of, like, an anime anthropomorphic, like, twink fly. It's a boyfly. I find that really difficult to say. I have to really consciously not say boyfly. I'm sure somebody's into that, like anthropomorphic flies. Okay, everybody behind me, good. Keep doing your stuff. What is that? A succubus again. Ooh, there's a lot of old succubuses around here.
I suppose I could
I'm gonna
say
say,
something
oh,
about a Ruskin-bred
I
dog
do
or a
have them in the
hush tower
party officially.
frog,
That's quite good.
But really, it's not polite to say.
I would like you to do a magic missile on the succubus. That seems to work well. Kelgar, you go up and fight the succubus because you've got a fire weapon. It seems to do a good job.
Looks like we have
You
puppets.
try and fight the Mephits. Nishka also fight the Mephit. I think this is a good idea. Can I walk at all? I can't fucking do anything. So I hope you're feeling good about this.
I suppose I could say.
Kelgar's getting drained and now it's too dark to even see anything.
Look, I
You
see
walk
the
yet?
enemy
Who the
here.
fuck is in my way? Is it Send? Send and Keitha. Send, can you move the fuck up a bit? Keitha, can you move up a bit? Okay, now I can move. Now we mean business. Kill the woman. Kill! Why can't you get through fucking corridors? I hate this so much. I hate being a shambling mound, I've decided. There we go, we can get behind him. I love being a shambling mound again. Just a lot of stuff comes with being the size of a camper van. Everyone doing okay? Everybody fine? How are you doing? You're injured again? I'll heal you up because you're the caravan that we're trying to protect in this quest. Do a little F12 quick save. I'm work from home Monday and I'm ready to fight for the kazoo unless I forget. Bullets. We don't need bullets. Demon blood. I'll take some demon blood, sure. Fire Mephit hide. I'm imagining this is all for like the alchemy, which I have never touched. And won't. I simply won't. Any more doors? Anything to loot? Do you mind if I loot your crypts, you sleazy, horrible old man? It doesn't matter what the answer is. Should we be in here? Maybe we should just camp out in here, I
Predictable
guess.
creatures, demons. Can't abide wards, not when they're done right.
You get in frame.
And now they'll have to come at us through that... Oh, Ogma's eyes, what is that stench?
Oh no. It's a man. A stinky, stinky man.
You little lordling. I can sense your craven soul amidst the dust of your ancestors.
Ooh, I quite like that voicing. It put a filter on it. Are you the one who killed the other nobles?
I am Kagoth Yeg, leader of hordes, cleaver of Babao and
That's
Bebelis,
very
the
Lovecraft.
hunter who does not tire. From the yawning and clamorous lair of Yagul was I plucked, and now I hunt at the bidding of my master. And who are you, my
Kagor
mortal
the
friend?
egg.
You have a wonderful scent about you. Beneath your weariness and your sweat, you smell of lives shattered and hopes trod underfoot. Perhaps I could smell you better, if only I could come a bit closer.
They're leaning very heavily into the thing that has a scent kink, aren't they?
Perhaps I could smell you better, if only I could just come. Get away from the door!
I'm not standing next to it, I think. Oh, Jesus, I am! That is Kagoth Yeg. What are you, my friend? And why am I not a tree or a shambling mound right now, you fuckers? I'm gonna be a tree, I think.
Listening,
I don't know what
really.
else to do, really. I think you should stand over here first thing. And start... Oh, God. Actually, you know what you should do? Haste us. Haste is an incredibly useful thing to get. You... Oh, fuck. Stinking cloud on Kagoth Yeg.
All right.
You, honestly, just beat the shit out of it with a stick. That's your main purpose in life. Same with you. I am becoming a tree. I think that's everybody sorted. There we go. Good luck fighting a fucking tree, you nerd. Especially a fast one like I am. Look at that, I'm so quick. Oh, people might die here. I don't know if I can actually get in there. Okay, a lot of stuff is happening. I would like you to cast Entangle. That's bad for me. Can I make Guff get out of the fucking way so I can attack him? Because this is a problem. In that case, can I do a Slay Living? I don't know if that'll work particularly well, but try a Slay Living and then just fire in some ice storms and call lightnings and stuff. Heal some people up, maybe. You, right now... Why did you get so close? Okay, you should do... Missile Storm on him? Let's do some damage. Yeah, that did not do much. Kill him. I can't hit him, he's too far away. Do your big lightning. Did that work? It did. It didn't really do much damage to the fucker. Maybe the tree was a mistake. Who's the most hurt? Guff is quite hurt, but I don't need to heal him yet. Ice Storm him? Sand, what are you doing? You still doing your business?
I could say something about a luskin
Try
or a host tower thrall, but really it's
Finger of
not
Death?
to say.
Try Finger of Death on him. Is it gonna work? I don't know if it is. I think he might be immune to it. Try a Cone of Cold. What's happened to you? Why aren't you casting spells? Finger of Death on him. There we go. It's working now. You do another lightning, which I suspect he might be immune to. So that did some stuff. Who's hurt? Guff's getting more and more hurt. I wish I could hit the fucker at any point. You didn't even do your lightning. Do your lightning. And Sand, you just did your Finger of Death, right? I don't know what to do.
Say something about a luskin bread door or a host tower thrall.
Blindness,
but
deafness,
really
magic.
it's not
Do like
polite
your
to
biggest
say.
magic missile on them. Go for it. Ooh, it's starting to hurt. Oh! Weatherly's gonna fucking die in a second. I didn't realize that. Can anybody heal Weatherly but me? I don't think so. I think I'm the only healer. Right. Can I heal? Okay, the Entangle's gone. Thank you. Weatherly, 1 out of 76. I'm gonna try and cure critical wounds on you. We'll see if it takes. If not, bye, Weatherly.
I can do that.
Send, you did something. Oh, you've got Succubi as well. That's one of the reasons this is going so poorly. You're barely injured. Fuck. Fuck. What fuck? Do a Code of Cold on him, please.
I see the enemy here.
We're not hasted anymore. No, we are still hasted. Good. Am I able to hit him now? He's hurting me. Did I heal Weatherly? I don't know which one is Weatherly anymore. I think Weatherly might be dead. That's fine. Didn't need Weatherly anyway. Can I hit him now? I can't fucking hit the prick! Hit him! They're all gonna die. I think we can't be the tree right now. I think I need to dismiss it. The problem is, I don't know how to dismiss this. I don't know how to turn back into a person without sleeping. I never learned. I don't know if it's an option, to be honest. And without being a person, I can't fucking hit the guy. Send.
Ah, it seems we have new
You're
friends.
the only one doing any damage. He's taken some damage, but he's now officially injured. That's good. Got some fire methods down there. Still got some boys alive, but a couple of them are dead. Am I doing any I'm able to hit him now! I've gotten in there! Yes! Now we can fucking do something. No, he's ducked out again and I can no longer hit him. Hit K-Log Vet. Hit Kellogg's. Hit him! The hitboxes are leaving something to be desired. I'm glad Weatherly's dead. I can barely even target the fuckers. Do another call lightning, fuck it, just for a joke. Send, do you have anything else that's like targeted or like not targeted, the opposite, AoE? Cloud kill, do some cloud kill. Forgot you had that, to be honest. I mean, I can just stand here as a Oh, you've dinged. That's pretty good. Is there even any point clicking on him? Can you like step forward a bit? Oh, he's trying. Now I can hit him, I think. I can hit somebody. I don't know who I'm hitting. Am I hitting the guy behind him, maybe? A big tree. It's going well, I think. Right, that went fine. Do another missile storm on him. He's near death. We'll do this. And only a couple of soldiers died. 1 or 2. Did Guff die? Guff is dead! Yes! There's only the 2 I didn't like, which is nice. Hit him! Fuck you, demon! Okay, got it. And I'm no longer a tree. I'm never being a tree again. Shambling Mound exclusively from now on.
That thing, it has a master. You heard it, didn't you? I wonder if it's a pretty young lady. I told Nasser this hoodwinking business wouldn't work, but does he listen to this 84-year-old? Of course he doesn't. I'm 84 years old, you know.
Wait a minute. You don't have the shard, do you?
Not since yesterday. I passed it to Melia, just before you got here. Whole business was a diversion, to get whoever's seeking the shard to reveal himself. Instead he sent that brute with the tongue-twisting name.
You're racist as well? To some girl from the mask?
I do still have a few wits, you know. Melia's one of the 9. She's holed up at the Moonstone Mask with a half-dozen guards, posing as patrons. Only the demon's master has seen through our ruse. He sent the demons here to occupy you and to kill me in the bargain. The man himself's on his way to the mast to claim the shard. I'd bet my heirs on it, if I had any. My cum's curdled, you see.
We'd better get back to the mask, I guess.
Don't let this old dotard stand in your way. Probably ought to stay down here with the people more my age. I'm 84, you know. My cum doesn't work.
I hate you a lot. I really, really don't like you. Can I loot your corpses? Like your friends? Weatherly and Guff died bravely, I assume. I wasn't really paying attention. Can I loot these boys? Some more demon blood? That might be useful. Sapphire. Fire mephitide. All good stuff. Glad to have it all.
This is too much
No,
for Kai.
not all of
Dump
it.
something.
I lied. I hate it. You take this, please. Need to be under encumbered. And we'll ding! Yippee! Happy New Year. Welcome, everybody. I almost pressed the OR key because I've been playing too much other games. Level up. Druid, of course. I would like more concentration, definitely. More diplomacy, definitely. More heal, although not that I've really been using the heal skill much. And more lore, I think would be good. Wonderful.
Listening, really.
Send, horrible wizard, whatever you want. Evisculate. Sounds like a horrible removal surgery. I can get 2 more of these. That's pretty good. Power word blind sounds hilarious. Mass whole person sounds hilarious. What is Mordenkainen's sword? You summon a powerful enchanted sword wielded by an invisible hand, which fights for you as your loyal ally. That could be pretty fun. 1 round per level. I think we're level 12, 14, something like that. I can't remember, to be honest. Bigby's forceful hand. A giant hand that appears and attempts to bull rush a target. Hand gains a plus 14 bonus on strength checks. The target this bull rush is knocked down and dazed. That's kind of funny. For lots of rounds. I might get chain lightning. Sounds amazing as well. I'd love a chain lightning. I'm gonna get that just right off the bat. Create undead. Brings an undead creature, a ghast, a mummy, or a wraith into being. That's okay. Isaac's greater missile store, and I've been using the minor one for a while. A number of energy missiles, 1 per caster level, up to a maximum of 10. So that's 10. Appear and randomly target and hit any creature in the area of effect for 2d6 each. So that's 20d6 damage, right? Is that right? Yeah, it's by 10. That's fucking a lot of damage. but it's spread out a lot. Another mass bull strength. We've already got that. I don't think you need it. Bear's endurance to up the con. That could be alright. I'm not sure if that's massively useful for us right now. Rigby's forceful hand is the funniest one. Isaac's greater missile storm sounds useful. Heroism? Functions like heroism, except the creature gains +4 morale upon attack roll saves and skill checks, immunity to fear and temporary hit points. That seems pretty good. And its area of effect, 60 seconds per level.
This is too much for carrying.
Circle of Death. A wave of negative energy bursts from the target location. A number of enemy creatures equal to 1d4 caster level, which is, again, we're like 12 or 13 now. Make a fortitude save or die. Yeah, we're getting that. Fortitude save or die, beginning with those with the lowest hit dice. Creatures with 9 or more hit dice are unaffected. I don't know what that means still, genuinely. But that sounds funny for taking care of, like, smaller boys. Do you get anything else? Nope, that's fine. I'm good with that. Next. And you got... I don't know how many spell slots you got. We'll check, I guess. Might not hit any big boys at all. Fine.
Yes.
I mean, that's fine. It would help with the mephits and shit like that. Occasionally, we get swarmed by tiny men, so it would help with that. I pressed R again. Fighter. I mean, you're just a fighter. I don't know what else to get with you. Empower critical with short sword. You use short swords, so might be good. Maybe I should switch you to something else is the problem. Like short swords, you're already, you started good with short swords. Like I can get greater weapon focus or power critical. But, you know, they're short swords. I don't know. I could get you greater weapon focus, +1 to hit on basically every one you get is a +1 weapon. Fuck it, fine, we'll just keep you with short swords. Next is Nishka. Recommended because I don't want to deal with it. Combat expertise. A character with this feat can make a defensive attack, gaining a +3 bonus to AC, but receiving a -3 penalty to attack rolls. But it's improved combat expertise and whirlwind attack needed. And I don't know what whirlwind attack is. Disarm sounds very funny. Can perform a disarm maneuver that does no damage and provokes an attack of opportunity but renders them unarmed, possibly. Mobility. Learn to avoid attacks of opportunity, gaining a +4 dodge bonus. That's, I guess, good for... I kind of just let her get up to her own business is the thing. If I was being more strategic in the combat and, like, maneuvering her around for sneak attacks more, then that would be quite useful. Because, you know, she would probably get a lot of attacks of opportunity. 2-weapon defense would be good because she's using 2 weapons, I think. A +1 shield bonus to your AC. I mean, that seems fine. It seems alright, right? Iron Will, great fortitude, alertness. You do a lot of spot checks, and I don't know if you're amazing at it. Defensive roll. Whenever a reflex save is allowed for half damage, characters with this feat instead take no damage? Crippling Strike. The rogue deals an additional 2 points of strength damage when they do a successful sneak attack. That could be good as well. I'm not sure how many she's getting off is the problem. But I think she's getting a few off. I think her AI is aiming for them. Weapon proficiency, shield proficiency, medium armor. I don't know if she needs the medium armor, really. Like, would this interfere with her other stuff? I don't know. I genuinely don't know what to get. Like, improve critical with dagger? I think that's what she's using right now. Maybe I'll just do better criticals with daggers. Fuck it. And then lastly is Kelgar, who gets another one. Oh, Jesus. Well, you are using a mace or a morning star right now, right? I didn't check, actually. But I don't know if we need anything here. Improve criticals, greater weapon focus on mace. You've been using the same weapon forever. Weapon finesse. Oh yeah, that's like switching to decks and stuff. That's fine. Weapon proficiency exotic. You don't get much here, do you? That's not really a lot. Improved power attack? -6 on attack to +6 on damage roll? Jesus. Very useful when fighting tough, easy to hit opponents. Because you're using a Morningstar, I'm going to give you improved criticals on Morningstars. And that's everybody. Let's quickly rest before we get out. No resting allowed. Never mind. Yippee! Can I pass some of the heavier stuff to Kelgar again? How many imp hides am I using? 7.5 pounds of imp hides. You can take that. Yippee! I think we're good aside from that. Let's go to the Moonstone Mask. Can I rest here? Nope. It's very picky about when it wants me to rest in this area. Maybe some boys are left outside. I doubt it. That is simply too much loot to go through. I mean, there's probably a decent amount of loot here, but do I want to click on every one of these? No. So I'm just going to go through a couple as I move around. That's simply too many things. And most of it's going to be this, like a copper ring. That's nothing to me anymore. A potion of age, that could be useful. I don't even know what Owl's Wisdom does. I assume it's +4 wisdom, a bit like the thing we cast on ourselves. Right, let's go. Not going back into that room. Oh, we have to break through the barricade to leave. These look like very shit pieces of furniture, considering he's a very rich lord. Is it doing anything? Yes, it is. Good. Thought it might not be affecting them at first. Everyone into MILFs until confronted by a mummy. Yes. I mean, depends on how well preserved, I guess. I'm not saying I would be fucking with the undead in that way. But I guess it depends on the undead. It would be a case-by-case basis. Like, I mean, everybody's into vampires. Like, it really depends on the level of rot, I suppose. Now can we rest? We can! Yippee! Everybody rest, for Christ's sake. And then gather party. Everybody around me. Perfect. And do the spells. Fair enough. I guess it wouldn't really matter if the mummy was still in the wrapping, right? Like then, who cares really, right? Can't really tell either way. Where's the Moonstone Mask? I think that's in the Merchant's Quarter, isn't it? Oh no, we're gonna have to redo these buffs, I think. Let's go. Is it in the Docks District? No, I think it's in the Merchant Quarter. Travel. I should probably do Nishka's quest soon, because I think the companion quests seem a little bit time-locked, as in, like, they're local to each chapter. Like, I'm pretty sure Eleni the Druid, we can no longer do her companion quest, because I just put it off for so long. I would screw the undead, but only the mummy from the Mummy movie. That is a lot of people's, I've read, bisexual awakening, that film. Because everybody in it is kind of comically hot. For whatever reason. They just decided that's how they would go with it. Where is the Moonstone Mask? It's down there. We're heading there now. Lovely. Stop for a second before we go in. Do your little buffs again, because they've all recovered. Where's my restoration? Oh, I was probably fucked over with like a wisdom drain or something again. Yeah, my spells are all fuckoed. Okay, fine. What do I want here? Swamp Lung, obviously. Summon Creature? Harm and Heal? Firestorm sounds funny. Target Colossal. Okay. All enemies within this spell's area of effect are inundated with a rain of fire and take 1d6 points of damage per caster level, up to 20d6. Half of the damage is divine and the other fire-based. I want that, please. Thank you. Level 6, we want maybe summon creature. I don't know. Definitely want mass bull strength. We need that. Definitely want greater stone skin. We need that. Extract water elemental. That's the one we had. And what's crumble? 1d6 points of sonic damage per caster level to a selected construct. That's fairly, you know, specific. Stonehold summon creature. I might do a summon creature. I think that's funny. And then I want restoration on level 2. Because it's sometimes useful. Not always, but it's situationally good. Alright, everybody buffed up. Let's head in. I wish I was a mummy princess. Anaxunamun, I think that's the one. Anaxunamun and Imhotep. Which is weird. I remember reading up much later after seeing that movie that both of those people were real. And that they lived like 300 years apart. So it would be like, in terms of like, maybe offensiveness in terms of like another culture, it would be like if they made a movie set in England where like Henry VIII fucks Kate Middleton. Like, it would be weird, you know? And it presented as like that's history. Hello everybody, we're here. How are things going? Thank the gods you're here. A man with glowing tattoos on his face came in here with a pack of demons, and he's still upstairs. He murdered Elvlin at the door, and if he's not stopped, he'll... Please, you must do something. I've got an idea for a screenplay. It's like Henry VIII, a young Henry VIII falling in love with Kate Middleton, but it's never acknowledged that they're from different periods. I mean, that would be funny. Oh, we're very close in here. Yes. Can I zoom out a bit, please? Thank you. Everybody move forward. You shouldn't be in the front. Hello. Oh, they're killing all the women. Okay. It's probably not a great idea. What the fuck are you? Another Erinyes. This is a good opportunity to look up what the fuck that is. Hang on. I've got the 3.5 edition monster manual up in the background. Is it listed here? Erinyes. Erinyes is a devil, apparently. Page 54. Medium outsider. Doesn't have a picture on it. Initiative +5, hit dice 9d8. A fierce and beautiful woman with a statuesque build and flawless skin stands nearby. Just exactly the thing from the game. She wields a longsword and a shining bow is strapped across her back. Rumor in the underworld tells that the first Erinyes were angels who fell from the lofty heights because of some temptation or misdeed. Now the skies of the 9 hells are littered with their descendants. Erinyes serve as scouts, servants, and even concubines of powerful devils. Unlike other devils, Erinyes appear attractive to humans, resembling very comely women or men. They're not above taking advantage of being mistaken for the Celestials that legend says they once were. Stands about 6 feet tall, 150 pounds, speak all those languages. Good stuff. Don't know if that'll help in terms of fighting them. Probably not. But it's nice to get some backstory. Kill them, please. Thank you. I'd like you to do maybe a cloud kill right here. On these boys, because she just looks like she's standing there. And I will run in ahead of you. Just try and hurt them. Perfect. Kill. Oh, you're taking a fuck ton of damage. You need to run out of here. Where are my boys?
Who's for a fight? Come on!
There we go. Our boys are back out. Fantastic work. You should kill the Mephits, please. For the love of... Kelker, get the fuck out of the stairwell and kill the Mephits. Did you just use a finger of death on somebody? On a Mephit? You fucking prick. I guess you were being menaced by the Mephit, but that's still bad. You shouldn't have done that.
Yay! Let's attack!
I don't like you saying yay like that afterwards either. Okay. I would like you at this point to cast some fireballs in there, because that seems to work. Especially against succubi. Now, everybody's in. Wonderful stuff. Uninjured, that's bad. I would like you to do maybe a call lightning. I don't know if that even does anything to you people. I think you should transform into a dire bear. Is that a thing I can do now? I just have bear. I don't want to turn into a bear. That seems shit, but maybe it's a dire bear. Woo, Jesus, what the fuck was that? Oh, it's just Sand doing his nonsense in the background. Let's try it. Go to feats. Hang on. Is it a special feats? I wish they put them automatically on my thing. It'll be class, I assume. Class abilities. Wild shape, woodland stride. Plant wild shape. I don't see anything new. Available shapes include bear, wolf, boar, and badger. Might be automatic now. Maybe it's like the dire form of all of them. When you select bear, turn into a bear. See if it's a big bear, because they are fucking massive. That appears to be a dire bear. It's less massive than some of the others we've seen, but it is covered in spikes. How's that then? Like, what's my info? 25. It's less good, it seems, than the tree, but I can move, which is nice. At least in terms of AC is what I'm going by. Hurt them, please. Okay, it does seem good at fighting this thing. More attacks and stronger, okay. But it's not as cute as a shambling mound. Even if it is better. The shambling mound is adorable. Where are you running? What are you fighting now? Oh, there's somebody back there, apparently. I didn't even see you. Right, that went quick. Anybody in here? I don't know if we've done a good job at saving people. Everybody is dead. Everyone's dead. Hello, the bear is here. Is that anyone left alive to save? Ooh. Hello. Hello, people. Oh, there's somebody. Melia! Good for you, you're dead. It's Glowboy!
Reinforcements. I'm afraid you are too late to save this one.
You're
and
like
if
a
it
proper
is the
serial
shard
killer.
You're after. I am afraid I have that as
Well, I could rip it out of your gut,
seems
he
to me
works.
all you have left is your life. But that is easily corrected.
I'm gonna rip your gutty works. What do you say? Oh my god, they're fucked up and kind of cute. Are those little bat dogs? Why are you disappearing? Oh, yeah, you're disappearing. A Nessian warhound. That's... They look so cute. They look like they have little wrinkled bat faces. Creature resembles a huge, powerfully built dog, as big as a draft horse. Its fur, teeth, and tongue are sooty black. Red glowing eyes. I'm assuming you're also demons then? Or devils, one of the two. Kill them all. They don't seem that hard, actually. They're already injured. Yeah, this is fine. Should have sent bigger dogs. Well, they're doing a bit of damage to us. Also, I'm not a bear anymore. I didn't even notice. Why does it take me out of bear form so much? It doesn't want me to be any of my animals. That went fine, I think. Can I mean, I don't know what to do now. She's dead. Can we... Send, you're a magic boy. Can you, like, tell where he went somehow? I don't know how that works. Hang on. Arriving at the Moonstone Mask, UK, Lord Nasher should be told of this. Okay, that's apparently our only lead, is go back to the king. Sorry, Afala, I feel a little bit bad about this. We did nothing. Your place is fucked. Like, all of your, you know, companions are dead. Bye. I hope she's not too upset. She can get more. Women, they're everywhere. Hello, Afala. Sorry. I understand there is quite a bit of damage. Regardless, we shall mourn those who were killed. Hopefully between you and the Nine, we can prevent any future tragedies such as what occurred here. I wasn't that helpful, so we'll see. Well, the only reason you had this happen is because you had one of the 9 there. So if you just don't do that anymore, you should basically be alright. Sort of. Let's go to Lord Nasher now. Back to the nice peaceful music. I should get the soundtrack for this. I think I got this through GOG. I can't remember, honestly. I don't know if they gave me the soundtrack with it. They usually do, if it's an old game. If it's a new game, it's usually like an extra euro or two. But if it's ancient like this, they usually give you something. Let's go to Black Lake, please. My dinosaur will be dismissed, because apparently it takes like 14 hours to walk between them. Oh yeah, the silver sword. I imagine that's the final item we'll get in the game. Like 5 minutes before the end, we'll assemble all the shards into a big sword. And go, we have vanquished you. I'm fine with my sword right now. I should probably get a better sword at some point. I mean, in the big fights, I do tend to turn into a shambling pile of moss or some sort of bear creature. So I don't really need the Astral Blade +1. But it's nice to have. I should probably find something a bit better. Hello. Oh, it's Algernon.
What happened to my home? How did my manor get so dark?
Oh, he's
and
lost
cold?
it completely.
I'll have to ask my assistant to start the fire at once. I say, some light, please. This door is odd. I don't remember having this placed in my home either.
He should not be living independently, probably.
This door is stuck.
Know that your words will not be heard in this place.
Oh, forgive me. I wouldn't have raised my voice if I'd known someone was so close.
At least he's
this
polite.
This door seems to be stuck. Really, quite embarrassing. Could you...
My door is sealed as well. Garius will come for you soon enough.
Garius? That's not the name of my assistant.
Garius is the master of the 5th tower. And you are alive because he requires your assistance. I would love if she was just a talking door. As he once asked for mine.
Because it's kind of framed like that, because we're not seeing her.
I can't see too well at this angle.
Talking door. Talking door.
I'm always willing to help anyone.
She's been polymorphed into a door.
In this matter, you should choose death. For your sake and the sake of this plane. Garius seeks knowledge of an ancient Ilfarn ritual that will grant him the power of the King of Shadows. But his understanding of the ritual is narrow.
I can help there. Knowledge is something of a hobby of mine. Perhaps I could shed some light on the trouble, especially if it involves books or cryptic rituals. I will say that this Garius fellow chose a poor place to do it. This hardly looks like it was part of the Ilfarn Empire at all.
It is not. But power lies deep within the stones of this structure. It is one of the sites of the war against the King of Shadows when he touched this plane long ago. Part of him still resides here and grants strength to his worshippers.
Well, no good comes from tinkering around with ancient powers. All this ritual nonsense doesn't sound very wise.
It is madness. But with the madness comes power.
You shouldn't be self-conscious of your nose. I know people make fun of it on the internet, but it's you. I think if you are the type of person who mods out Lae'zel's nose and makes it like a human nose in Baldur's Gate 3, I think you are a coward and a cad, and you won't see the light of heaven. Might sound harsh, but I stick by it. Lord Nasher, some fucky stuff happened while you were sitting there on your fancy chair.
I heard there was a battle at the Moonstone Mask. Is Melia...
Yes, she is dead.
That is terrible news. Without her, the 9 are weakened tremendously, and she will be missed. They're the 8 now. The killer, were you at least able to catch him?
Nope.
Then it seems there is little more to be done. I can dispatch the many-starred cloaks to the Moonstone Mask and Siren's home to look for clues. But between you and me, they're fucking dumbos. But as for what they can turn up, I do not know. It looks like justice has been denied this day. Nevertheless, you are to be congratulated for saving his life.
Why didn't you tell me about Melia?
Keeping her identity a secret was not meant to harm her or you, but there were too many uncertainties in these deaths as it stood to risk it. I'm sorry if you find it difficult to understand, but it was my decision to make.
What do we do next? We won't argue. What do we do next?
If there was a trial, I would ask you to track down this murderer, but without one, I fear we will just have to bide our time. And another matter has recently been brought to our attention. It seems we have an even larger problem than within Neverwinter.
Who the fuck is Sydney Natal? Who are you? I quite like your eye tattoo, if that is an eye tattoo. Are you a juggalo? Do you like the movie, the music of Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope?
I hope we're not intruding. It seems Neverwinter's quite active of late.
I said I would send for you later, after I'm done here.
My apologies, Lord Nasher, but the conversation before was a bit brief, and I did not think it would be best for both our cities to wait any longer. Forgive my impatience. Ah, this is the Alderman, the Squire I've heard so much about.
Careful, House Tower Mage, and high-ranking as well.
I'm familiar with your exploits, and as exceptional as they are, I'm certain we could spend most of the day discussing them.
If this is an appropriate time, I can take my leave.
No, I want you here.
This merits your attention. This is Sydney Natal, our new ambassador from Luskan. She arrived earlier, and I had hoped to speak to you privately before the three of us met. Her associate is Kralva, I believe.
Well met, my lady. It is my pleasure. Tell her there's no consequence here. He is here to assist me, and silently. The news I bring concerns you, Lord Nasher, and I most of all, so it's befitting you have arrived. I had hoped to speak to you before leaving in any event.
Sure, why not?
There's been a miscommunication, so I've travelled from Luskan to straighten certain matters out. If there were left to rumour, gossip or surface appearances, it might be misconstrued. You've recently had trouble with those you've recently believed affiliated with Luskan, when in fact, they weren't consected or supported by us at all. Am I becoming more illegible as I go on?
I do not believe you. I mean, I don't for a fucking second. You absolute freak. Go on.
There are 4 towers in Luskan, each ruled by a skilled mage, and we 4 work tirelessly to aid Luskan and its people. But there's a self-styled master of the 5th tower, who, as his title suggests, has overstepped his bounds. The man is a mage by the name of Garius, Black Garius. I believe is yet another title he uses. Silly really, but he really does believe he casts a longer shadow than he does. Nevertheless, he's been industrious, almost as industrious as you, my dear Arborman. But he's not affiliated with our city or its interests, unlike you and your long sons in size to service in Neverwinter.
Okay, and what has he been up to that concerns me?
Ambassador Natal informed me earlier that she believes Black Garius began the war with their island neighbor, Ruithim.
And it served,
This is a lot of reading.
it served as a convenient means to distract Luskan from its real priorities. Regardless, Ruithim was an aggressor for some time, so action did need to be taken.
I believe the Lord's Alliance would have taken exception to that, as do I.
I'm certain they would have, but since Ruithim attacked us first, it's our responsibility to deal with their aggression. You can expect little else from Ireland barbarians, really. You see, Ruithim believed that Luskan had stolen a precious artifact from them, a book called The Tome of Ilkazar.
The Tome of Ilkazar?
The Tome of Ilkazar. A powerful artifact. Not only can its sudden disappearance lead 2 nations to war, but in the wrong hands, it can be used to channel tremendous power.
Right. How does this help us?
That is a matter we feel best left to Neverwinter. The matter's a domestic one, as it turns out. That's not all that concerns us. We believe that Black Garius has made an alliance with somebody known as the King of Shadows, a man or creature of whom we know very little. Garius was no doubt able to steal the Tome of Ilkazar with help from his ally, and to use it to bolster his armies with golems.
He sparked a war for a book. So you came here to tell us of the Golem army. You talk a lot.
No, unfortunately his ambitions do not end there. We've received word that he intends to perform a powerful ritual within the lands of Neverwinter, with knowledge he has stolen from the very King of Shadows he served. I've heard a loss of your local sage Eldenon, but I suspect he's a part of this.
What do you mean?
I suspect he was kidnapped to provide the last of the missing pieces, a ritual that will steal power from the King of Shadows and grant it to Garius. The exact powers granted are not known, but all my fellow mages, which is a further cause for concern, but I've told you all I know.
You said he's in Neverwinter territory, but you don't know where. That's the important part of all of that long-winded nonsense.
We felt it was not only our duty to clear up any ties you might believe exist within Luskan and the criminal, but also inform you of his whereabouts. He and his forces are in a ruined castle called Crossroad Keep within Neverwinter lands. Normally, Luskan would not hesitate to take action against such a criminal, but what with the confusion that's already occurred, we felt it best to avoid Lord Nasher the situation.
Cool. I find it very hard to believe that Garius could have done all this for so long in secret and without the knowledge of the mages in Luskan.
I'm ashamed to admit this, but that is the truth, I'm afraid.
Pardon me, but officially I have been asked to reassure you of that fact. Logically, it would be foolish for Luskan to spark a war on two fronts, and not only...
Enough! What happened to Ember was unfortunate, but Luskan would never condone such an action.
You're lying.
I would be careful with such words lest you offend me. I've come in good faith, and you're in danger of throwing it back in my face.
So the Seago spies, the assassins and the destruction of Ember, you knew nothing and had no involvement.
That is correct, and all you have is my word. As your squire, I'm sorry, squire of a squire has indicated, that does not seem to be enough.
The matter of Luskan and Ember is for me to decide. We are both aware of the threat to this. Black Garius represents. If Luskan is interested in peace and cooperation, it is for the good of Neverwinter to respect it.
Fine. I mean, they're obviously evil. Like, obviously they're just lying through their teeth. But whatever. Cast away the grudges and focus on the enemy. That one, I guess. You saw what happened at Ember. They put you on trial for the deaths of those people. Yeah, but I won, didn't I? I can't believe what I'm hearing. Is this how you protect your own people when it's convenient?
Chandra Jero, the strength of Neverwinter comes from its citizens, and you have shown me that now. But listen to me, there are greater threats to Neverwinter as we speak. What happened at Ember is unfortunate, but I believe the one responsible has been dealt with. If we carry the accusation further to Luskan, which I do not believe it is warranted, furthermore, I'm the only one who sets policy in this court. This is not about one man or one village. This is about Neverwinter, and it's about protecting.
I had a friend called Elaine at Ember who barely escaped, and so many others. Shut up, you don't belong here.
I know, and I'm sorry for their loss, but unless this Garius is stopped, I fear that another tragedy will occur, much greater than what occurred at Ember. Justice will come for those, in time, but not today. And I need you to accept it. We all have burdens to bear. You should become a vigilante, Chandra. That would be fun.
Lord Nasher, Ambassador Natal, Crossword Keep, I fear that...
Silence, Crover! Don't make me remind you again, Jesus! Lord Nasher, forgive me, but Black Garius may have begun the ritual. Quick action is needed. I've done what I could to inform you. It's up to you to act now. And Arborman, as further proof of my good faith and the good faith of Luskan, rest assured I'll keep looking for information, and any proof I can bring that Luskan had no involvement with Neverwinter.
Cool.
I know it'll come in time. Thank you three for hearing me. I realise these are difficult times. It wasn't my intention to bring another, but Luskan couldn't remain silent.
I've already dispatched the many-starred cloaks and troops to Crossroad Keep, and I want you to go as well. Garius must be stopped. I want you to leave as soon as you are able. Rescue Algernon, and you are to do everything in your power to stop the ritual Garius intends to perform.
Sure. Fine.
Be careful at Crossroad Keep. It is now Garius' stronghold. As the ambassador has said, it's likely well defended, and not only with soldiers, but with magics.
Yes.
And we're done.
What
That
do you
was
want?
about 15 full fucking minutes of exposition. They really dumped that. This feels a bit like we're going into another chapter, doesn't it? Like, this is a new area that we're going to have to deal with. I mean, it mightn't be, but it feels like this might be the end of chapter 2. In which case, next time I play, I should probably sort out Nishka's thing and maybe Kelgar's thing as well? I'm not really sure. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I don't think he likes me enough, to be honest. Yeah, sure. That'll be fine. Let's save there, in that case. I will see everybody next time I play this, which will probably be on Monday. Actually, I don't know if I'm live on Monday. I can't remember. I'll see. I might have an appointment on Monday. I might not. We'll see. Save the game. Call it Act 3? Because it might be. Can I put a question mark? Nope. Well, and there's an implied question mark. Thank you for watching, everybody. I like this game. I like playing it. And I like streaming. I will be live again after the weekend at some point. In the meantime, if you want more Dreya action, didn't even like saying that out loud, you can go to my YouTube channel by typing !YouTube into this chat. There will be a link there. And here is a link directly to my latest video. Came out a few days ago. I like it and think it's fun. I played a game called Blade of Darkness. My first game of 2025 on the channel. If, on the other hand, you'd rather remain on Twitch, I can raid somebody and you can do that. Either way, have a lovely time. I will go /raid and see who's live. This person's live. Am I typing it right? I am.
Come gutters.
There we go, it's been accepted. Come gutters out of stock. I think there's like a 5-second timer on it. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye!
Come gutters.